Frosty Bounties 14 or Final Fantasy 14, whichever one makes you the happiest. I'm Ryudo.
And I am Dormancy207. I don't know if the SEO is better or worse for us in that situation, right? Like, the sheer impressions of it all.
Yes, someone's got to be out there, right? Like, okay, I'm going to do FFX1B. Whoa, this new patch is looking crazy.
Find something new. And, you know, we're not closing the servers today. We're actually opening them for the first time. Kicking off our morning here at Frosty Faustings with Guilty Gear, XIV, Rev2. You all know it, you love it. If you love Frosties, you love gear. I'm so happy to be here and sort of usher this event in with you, Ryudo. It's going to be a blast.
Dude, this is going to be awesome, because like you were mentioning earlier, we were talking a little bit before we started the stream and mentioning, like, no, Dormancy is actually an online grinder when it comes to commentary. You might have seen a tweet recently, I think it was St. Cole who put it out, who said, if you squandered these last 2 years and you wanted to be on commentary now that we're back to live events, you screwed up. Dormancy did not screw up, and I have him live here. I can touch him if I wanted to,
I finally
but that would
made
be
it.
rude.
I made it to the physical space.
Actually,
It's
real
exciting.
person.
There are a lot of cameras. There's some lights. It's very Hollywood. I'm excited. I wouldn't go so far as to say I'm nervous. I think it's going to work out just fine. And you know what? Yeah, it's been an elaborate, kind of complicated 2 years. We've had a lot of great online events as part of Inline last year. I hope everyone at home had a chance to watch some of that. Huge blast. You know, a lot of people are working really hard to make these tournaments go off in whatever capacity they can. Elven Shadow, the whole team here are definitely at the forefront of that. You know, a lot of work goes into making an offline event work in 2022. We're finding that out more and more every day. But it is popping here. Masks are very on. The games are on. People are stoked. It's going to be excellent. Yeah.
So, thank you all for joining us. We greatly appreciate it. All the support is love. And let's get into our time machines here and step back for a little bit more old school Guilty Gear. Rev2 here. We have our two players on the deck right now. They seem ready. They're shrugging.
Yeah,
they're like, that's
the
me.
early shrugs. That's a relaxation technique.
Yeah,
you know? Gotta get those shoulder rolls in,
and get some forward
stretch
rolls
it out.
in.
It's
and then
the
shrug
game of
again.
the bracket. Yeah, you know.
So this is the kind of action that we're looking for. Once again, live back in person. It's probably a little bit more foreign that we've been out of the live space for so long that you kind of have to remember that there's orders to these things. You can't just start playing and the stream will just have to follow you. You have to follow the stream on the other hand.
The stream.
Yeah,
we gotta ease everyone in. You know, if you see that countdown happen, it goes 10, 9, 6 hits. All of a sudden, Baiken's blasting at Tatami full screen. It's whiplash. Like, you know, we're trying to ease people back into this format, and it's important to do that gently.
Right. Very lightly here. And speaking of Baiken, oh, Michelle, you told me Baiken wasn't allowed here.
Yeah, I could have sworn this character was banned for
all
this
games.
tournament. It's all right. You know, I'll be happy to see a little Baiken. This could get people in the mood. The patch is live. I've got my bootleg hotel Wi-Fi updating as we speak. So I'll be ready for Baiken when I get home later today. But honestly, I'm ready now. I want a little refresher. I played a little bit of this character when she dropped in Rev2. It's a lot of fun.
Right.
And I think she's stronger than people thought she was at the beginning, you know? So we'll see if they can get something started here. I think we have, is it BloodRS on the Dizzy and Brendan on the Baiken?
Yeah, it looks like it here. And, you know, it's at least these two players who are playing against one another.
Absolutely.
Oh, they're letting the intros rock too. You know, it has been a while since we've let these intros rock. This is a great way to bring in the event here. And Baiken's is absolutely top tier.
So good. Look at the lighting on that.
No, just,
I feel like I'm there.
And fades right into the match with Johnny Steve. We're going to the first match here. BloodRS versus Brandon. How does the opening gamut go? Nice safe 2S from Baiken side of things.
Little pickup.
So here. All right, early burst. And once again, that's a big thing about Guilty Gear. Doing an early burst to see if you can get burst later. And Dizzy is a very high hit character, so it's very likely Brandon's going to get more bursts.
Hard knockdown mid-screen. And we still get that pressure. No corner necessary.
Right there, just kind of rushing to the corner. This is something that Brandon definitely needs.
Those big counter hits. Going to need a conversion if they want to even that life lead up.
And they're definitely at least being aware of the counter hit. You're seeing that, okay, I counter hit in the air. I'm trying to do a heavy slash to confirm off of it on the ground. Maybe a little bit more unfamiliar with some of those aspects, but at least very aware of this. That's very good from Brandon.
Yeah, you know, still warming up. We are at the first game of the morning here. Definitely a hard place to be, you know, if you didn't get a chance to play those early games to get ready. Okay, good throw. We're going to pick up a corner combo off of that. Nope, has to burst.
And that is also a really good point about the whole morning and warming up and whatnot too. But Strive being also the current game, there might be some aspects where it's like, oh, I'm doing Strive things in this older game that doesn't apply anymore. So you have to also get used to that too, because I know that's something I personally have a problem with.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, I like the very safe shuffle from Blood there. That was really good, keeping it very safe while the fish did a lot of work there.
Well, it was pretty close, but corner going to be a factor. Johnson, get used to that. You're going to be seeing it for the rest of Strive's life.
Yeah!
Okay, another big pickup. A lot of guts here. Oh, drops it.
All right, trying to play Jason again. BloodRS, very, very low on life here. 50 meter on Brendan's side. Going to use a YRC to get out of the situation. Oh, there's a block mix up. Oh, and the spot, the ice pillar just doing a lot of work. Telling Brendan, hey, cool off for a little bit, friend. You're getting a little bit feisty there.
That is such a latchkey in the Dizzy game plan. You know, you get your hard knockdown. It's a perfect ender, does quite a bit of damage. And you can extend off of it if you have the meter that you want to spend.
But fortunately, I know BloodRS was a little bit short of meters, so thankfully did not need that aspect to finish out the match there. He's going to go up one against Brendan here. Oh,
ooh, and the parry. I got a parry too, you know.
Yeah, me too. Gee, Baiken, why does your mom let you have only one parry?
Ooh, and the perfect.
With a stun on top of that too. BloodRS looking very strong.
Forgot about stun.
Yeah, right. It's been a while.
Yeah, but it is very real. In this game, you are going to see people get blown up. Okay, Spidey. Little pickup.
So one thing I am seeing from Brendan is that Brendan doesn't seem like they have a full ideology or game plan against the fish. You're not seeing a lot of Azami or anything like that, but you're seeing that Brendan is starting to play a little bit more passively around the fish to make sure they don't activate anything they're not used to. So that is actually working out pretty well overall. It's just a matter of closing that last little bit of distance when that happens.
It's important to slow it down when you can. Huge hit here. I think that's going to seal it, but Brendan may be a little too late in finding those slower movements. You know, you're running into a bullet hell game against Dizzy. You really have to find your spots and not take any huge risks, but it can be hard to do, especially when it's your job to get in.
Right. And you know, on top of everything else, it's a little bit more scary because hey, you're back on the live stage, you're in a tournament match, you're the first game of the whole tournament event.
Yeah.
There's a lot riding on your shoulders, it feels like. It's a little bit just nerve-wracking and oh geez, there's a lot to juggle. There's a lot of emotion to juggle here.
It's the hook, and it's brand new events, kind of coming back into it. Some people may have been playing this game through, new releases and everything, but the last couple of years we've had all sorts of Guilty Gear options. We've had Strive, there's Plus R back in the mix with rollback,
right?
And XIV is one of many options right now, but a lot of skills translate. Some little mechanical things can be trickier to adjust to. So
yeah,
we're still finding our footing early in the day, getting the games in where we can, but it's Rev is a big game. It's a dense game.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot going on.
It is absolutely the Monte Cristo of gameplay.
Yeah, for sure.
Also of sandwiches too. It turns out.
Oh, yeah, there's a little cafe down by the other hotel. I got a Monte Cristo on there. I haven't tried it yet, but everything else, very big, very tasty.
You're out here living your best life. You're like, yeah I can come to these tournament events.
The magic of offline, you know?
Yeah, I can actually eat other people's food now.
Yeah. I don't have the same 3 spots around my house. Right. Shout out to the same 3 spots around your house, though. Very interesting.
Right. If they're watching,
saved our
I
lives
love your
these
spots.
years.
Yeah. You all were the real heroes. You're also the real Euros that I got from the place near my place. So I'm like,
dream.
Yeah, it's super good. All right, so get our next 2 players up here.
Seeing Venom and Raven on the underside of the character select. I don't know if we're going to stick with these guys, but 2 characters we have not seen in the recent iterations of Guilty Gear. None of these folks are in Strive right now. I think they would both be a whole problem.
Yeah, I was going to say, for better or for worse, I won't say which is which because people have a lot of opinions about these characters.
Oh yeah, everybody. You'll see a dissertation for and against any new release.
But these two definitely get the forefront of quote-unquote problematic characters, like them, don't like them, but whatever. They are very cool, unique characters in the gaming experience.
A lot of fun.
Here. And it'll be a nice dive into the past to see them back in action again.
For sure, yeah. I miss Raven. I played a lot of Raven in XIV. Rev1, I think I picked the character up, and that character was real strong in Revelator. Had a lot of success, and those noodle arm command grabs,
right.
It brings me back. I want it back.
Yeah, just and just sailing around with the greatest of ease, using those freaking flyer miles all at the same time too.
Oh yeah.
Just very, you know, very strange high movement but good poke character without like that extremely high damage unless there's very specific situations going on out here. So we got Deadward versus a Adept. Yes. Okay, so I was, and this is nothing against you, I'm just gonna say this out loud. But I was like saying like, well, who will fill in? Because unfortunately, my original co-commentator, Mini-Matt, could not make it to the event. So I was like saying like, well, who would come up then? I don't know who's here or not. I'm like, well, I know Deadward's here, and I've commentated with Deadward before, probably Deadward.
So Deadward's in the mix. Deadward's busy.
Yeah, Deadward's busy. He's like, I got stuff to do, Review. Don't look at me. Don't perceive me. Raven going straight in, getting down the work here.
All right, Deadward starting off with 2 little pokes. You have to find your in before you can really do anything nasty with Venom, but once you get there, those hard knockdowns put you in a good place.
Right.
We're seeing the parry really early from Adept, trying to get the bullet balls out of the way.
And that's I like this slow play from Raven, actually. Trying to get that excitement meter up there, trying to play the needle game a lot to slow movement down. It's just, yeah, just that is super patient. Getting that one knockdown is worth so much for Raven.
Absolutely, and you know, you only have to crank the excitement meter so much to get something of real value off of it. I think it's just like 2 or 3 stacks before you get old Oki from Raven.
Yeah.
You get the hard knockdown on the scratch here, and we're partying.
That wasn't even real Kozime, like at all. Nothing was touching.
Look at that meter now. What do you get from here? We're about to find out. Oh, has to burst. Staying alive in this round.
They're blocking this time for real. Deadward now in a situation. Nice knockdown. Jumps over the P-ball though.
Deadward forced to spend everything on defense, but if it gives you a chance of life, you know, this is definitely a snowball character.
Ooh, and Adept just like getting a little bit antsy in these situations. Not wanting to block.
Ooh, what a hit. Doesn't finish the plate though.
Blocks it, fortunately. Gets the ball out in time, but
nice.
will not block that last
legs.
Still a great comeback from Deadward there, really adapting to Adapt.
So, you know, in here, you have to hold on to that sense of success, right? Like, you can't think that they just have the round. Comeback factor is always there if you can get that first knockdown.
That is one thing that Adapt is doing really good right now. Getting that one knockdown, going straight into the flight cancel, and just getting a little bit of mix-up afterward. It's a very slow-paced game, but it is working well enough. But now, the shoe is on the other foot. Deadward's the one with the life lead. What does Adapt do to
oh, it's got to be something big. How many hits? Look at that chip.
Oh my gosh. Adapt is bleeding. Nice 6P.
Ooh. Is that same side?
I think that was same side, just barely.
I blocked that. Everyone at home.
Everyone,
keep that in mind.
Did you block that? Yes, no. Vote in the chat
vote
now.
in the chat.
Oh,
big throw.
All right. Nice little ice cream sundae for Adapt right there. Scooping up the ice cream. Gonna go in for seconds. Or you're gonna get a cavity off this. Stop eating so much ice cream. No, not again.
Stacking.
We scooping and looping.
Weird. The
scooping and looping.
Yeah, we got him.
Yes.
Scratch.
Yeah.
And look at that excitement here. This is going on forever.
Oh, by the way, you're dead. By the way.
Wow, perfect from Adapt.
Yeah. Jeez. Like, the nice stab and grab situation right there from Adapt was so good.
Yeah, it kept the corner pressure, and really, you know, Venom is forced to block. There's not a lot of active options on defense until you have meter. Even then, you don't really have the wake up super option that some characters do.
Yeah, like you mentioned, the wake up super option is a nicety, but
oh, those throws are doing dividends today for Adapt.
Oh my god.
Block the ball.
Yeah. Oh!
You thought?
You adapted! You read
jump
me!
at a command grab. This is Guilty Gear Rev2.
Right. This is the whole game plan.
Wow, gets right under the pull cues. Genius.
And
we were in there. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Deadward's seen this before. Deadward's seen that before.
Yeah. Fool me thrice.
Oh, no!
Shame on me.
Yeah. That was a 4 times the charm situation right there. And Adapt now on match point.
Adapt looking unconditionable on offense. Oh, they counter it. Nothing from it.
And that's, oh, nice jump.
Okay, we're finding our way out of these command grabs. Really important for the rest of the set. Nice pickup.
And command grab is a situation where it's like, you might be able to react. I think Deadward is actually reacting, but at some point you just have to start committing to certain things here. And that is a thing I think Deadward is getting a lot better at, believing in themselves a lot more. Oh, that pool ball setup was sick.
I think this is going to get better for Deadward as the set goes on if they can keep it going. They're finding their answers to these problems really quickly, and it's about finding the punishes after that. So jumping out is one thing, but you got to find a way in.
Ooh, trying to go for a throw situation there, but jumps out of it for jump cancel.
Blocks the dust.
Right back out of here. Nice YRC, that saves it.
Tech buttons, no thanks.
Oh, presses the button anyway! 6P again! And that's not a super easily 6P-able move.
No,
That hits weird. But Deadward staying alive word as he moves forward into this next match. You're trying to prevent the victory from the death.
All right, we're taking the early excitement.
Right.
Normal throw this time. Keep it nice and close.
Yeah, just making it a little bit quicker, changing things up.
With punish.
All right, nice claw, knockdown, but not a hard knockdown because of how it hit.
Ooh, that was so sick,
God.
Stance YRC.
That was so cool. I don't say that about Raven often, but that was so rad.
Raven has the tools. They just don't always need them.
Right. Ooh, tries to 6 feet through the needle. I like the idea a lot, but that's very, very difficult to execute.
Tricky low. Oh, YRC a little too early. Ball didn't come out, but we're getting the throw. First not coming off
yet. All right,
here it comes.
That was perfect. You have to wait until Raven lands and commits to something to be able to burst that situation.
I'd have to play really patiently now, though not going to get the chance. Getting hit, finding themselves in the corner in a hard knockdown is not where you want to be. Even with a life lead, good dead angle, keep you out of the situation.
Yeah.
We're backdashing out, throwing the needle. One more of those will do it.
Oh, that slow movement actually almost killed Deadward, almost letting into the ball.
Ooh.
This is really big here. Nice overhead.
Big hit, no combo.
Ooh, tries to delay, doesn't work.
Oh, tech buttons again, getting thrown.
Deadward's doing it. Deadward's doing it. All right, first comes out. This is very, very scary. Both of them are like, on projectile point. Yes, YRC has to YRC that. Pushes out with the FD.
Ooh, FD so important.
And I like how Adapt just saw the FD and backed off. Acknowledged it. But there's no more meter on Adapt's side. Cannot block anything else. Nice throw from Deadward.
Staying alive. Minor pop off.
Deadward's like, oh. What? Okay, we're good.
It's just round 2.
Yeah. This is the second match of the day.
Round 1 pulls, game 2.
Dormancy. My heart is out of my chest.
Got to settle down. They both have a lot of work to do here to really seal this up. We've seen the adaptations. Deadward looking really clean.
Like adapting. Read the name. It's like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. That's
yeah.
Great
oh,
idea.
I should have.
Yeah.
Adapt Red dead, and it's like, oh no. But finds their way out of the corner as well. Gonna keep this one, a fight.
And I think one thing that's getting Adapt hit a lot is that they're getting kind of impatient during these pressure streams from Venom. And it's like not trying to jump out of the situation, but trying to press a button. And you're seeing a lot of those counter hits come out. And that's actually making it very, very difficult for Adapt to do anything.
Nice early burst, keeping control. Wow, what a jump over.
Oh my gosh. All right, gets under again. Gonna not 6 feet this time. Nice. Blocking you with the ball.
Weird trade.
That JD is doing so much work for Adapt. Oh, nice getting under.
Okay. Oh, the tech buttons, though, gets the air dash in.
Yeah, speaking of things that we're missing from Strive, tech buttons for the absolute disrespect.
You get a lot of mileage off those. Oh, there we go. Nice end the string early for the throw.
Ooh, Deadward's reactions.
Real good on defense here.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to play Deadward anymore.
And there we go again. That throw going to be the way to open Deadward up, perhaps.
All right, to a corner here once more. So we've seen that the throw gimmicks aren't working nearly as well. Nice 2S there to prevent the throw. Now it's really up to Adapt to really figure out cool and different initiative ways to open up Deadward, because Deadward has reacted and learned.
Yeah, Adapt wants those throws to go off so bad, and the normal throws are working, but commands have been not working in their favor, and one throw of their own, Deadward finds corner pressure here.
All right, blocks the ball. What's the mix-up afterwards? Gets
Oh,
the throw.
finds
There
one.
it is. Oh, the ODG doesn't kill.
No dice.
YRCs, jumps over it.
Has to stay alive.
Ooh, great counter hit starter. Oh, doesn't get the rest of it.
Hold the needle, and ooh, the crossover, the self-mix. You hate to see it.
All right, now this is down to the wire here. Everyone on match point. I'm on match point.
I feel like I've been on match point this whole time.
Yeah, I've never stopped being on match point.
This is the knockdown. Scratch for excitement.
Excitement looking pretty good right now. Gets
another
the
throw. great pickups. Look at the damage on that.
Yeah, that was so simple. Oh,
and another one!
And that's even more excitement.
Oh, no!
Tries to beat the burst. Ooh, speaking of things not in stride, there it is, the Blitz Shield.
Got a lot of meter on Adapt side, looking pretty good, but the life bar falling flat.
Oh,
big counter hit.
That was so clean.
No!
And the excitement meter is so high, I think this actually kills even with Gus because of the minimal amount of damage it's going to do with
Yeah, it's a lot of hits.
Oh, and there it is. Very good stuff.
That in-string reversal. I'm as excited as Raven was there. You know, you got to throw the scratch every once in a while. You don't have a DP.
Oh, no! Sorry, go ahead.
Pain.
You get the flex on stream like that, and then you drop it. It's like, oh no, you were the coolest person alive. Still, that was one heck of a match.
Yeah, and like, for all intents and purposes, a reversal like that, like they spent the rest of that round building that excitement meter too. They set themselves up for a Bare.
Right.
Like, it wasn't like just a flash reaction right there, just saying like, okay, I got to do this. It's like, if I do this, it's going to kill.
Right, exactly. And I think kind of a bigger thing behind that is that also, one, if this hits, it kills. If it doesn't hit, I will probably not die in the follow-up combo because I have not been shown a high damage combo situation off of any of these counter hits so far. So there's kind of a risk-reward balance in there that really worked in Adept's favor. You know, say what you want about the quote-unquote random super, I think it was very well calculated.
Yeah, I think those callouts, you have to make them at some point. It's a lot scarier to do it in that last round situation, but
yeah,
if you haven't done it all match, maybe it's time. Like
it's the one time.
You can throw it out, and if it works, it's always good.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you walked up that stage with a W, it's a good read.
Grazie. Compliments to the chef. All right, so next up here, we have Fit FGC, one of my own Fit FGC, Kizzercrate, out here against one of my own, Colorado, Cephalopod. I'm conflicted.
That's tough. Yeah, the biased commentary doesn't work as well when you're rooting for both sides.
Right. I'm gonna be punching myself on stage here.
I gotta say, looking at the character selections, Cephalopod, she's on the Bedman.
Yes, she is a very well accomplished Bedman player. If she wins, I take credit for it. By the way, just want to say that. If Kizzer wins, I also take credrit for it because somehow fitness crosses over into this game.
Yeah, it's about inspiring each other.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
You're essentially spotting Kizzer through the bracket.
Lifting through the heavier moments in life, and this is one of them, because Cephalopod, she is no slouch whatsoever. She has a lot of good mix-ups that are more based on how a player would normally react versus just being strictly stringent and good. So I'm very, very curious if she can get on a Kizzercrate, who is a very good neutral player.
Yeah, I think, when you have a character like Bedman who runs a kind of a challenging mix-up game, then it is up to you to condition the other player, but it's also up to them to know where the knowledge checks are.
Yes.
And so when you have someone like Kizzer who is really powerful in neutral, and Cephalopod, she's got that conditioning on lock, it's about whether or not you can force them into a situation where they're conditioned, right?
There's that. Speaking of conditioning, oh no, that's gonna be a good damage off
there.
And there it is. There it is. There's a kind of play style where it's like, yeah, I know this is what you would do in this situation. I play against that. Oh my God, high damage here.
Corner and the pickup.
Yep. Oh no, misses the rest of it. Ben is a little bit weird sometimes.
Yeah, gonna have to burn FP to stay alive and running out of meter as well.
All right, jumps over. Oh no, with a JH at the very end
Skull breaker.
Still, great stuff from both players. I think we're seeing a lot of what each player is all about. And just like, yeah, that Kizzercrate, I'm keeping it very simple. I'm doing what works. I like keeping solid. Where Cephalopod, she plays against that whole, I see how you reacted, and I'm going to do this instead.
So. And they're definitely, the tool sets for these characters seem to allow that to happen for both players too, right? Like,
yes.
I think you want to play solid in this game. Kai is an excellent pick. Very fundamental, has the damage, has the pressure, but doesn't force you to commit to anything really insane.
Ooh. Whereas here it is, the Bedman style. It's like, cool, I'm playing to the corner here. Yeah, there it is. See, I want you to react in a certain way. The thing is, Kizzer sometimes doesn't care and just no meter, no nothing, decides, yeah, let me just slide on the floor real quick.
Yeah, just a little peace of mind. Like, I'm not going to bend to that kind of that conditioning. Those moments where you expect me to do the right thing, like you find those kind of weird detour routes to those callouts.
Yeah.
And really establish that you're not going to play that way.
Kizzercrate is definitely the control-alt-delete of playstyles. Yeah. He's like, I'm just going to end this task right now. I don't care what you were doing.
Kizzer deletes the cookies before every set.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Fade away.
Nice. Yeah, nice fadeaway jumper there. Yep, double like the ball's going to come back here soon. I don't know if Kizzer is aware.
This is where you can get something started. Ooh, baited.
There it is. Very, very nice. Going to get a kill off in this one.
Cephalopod, I think she struggled to find some offense in the first game, but right here only needed like 2 or 3 touches to get a round. So
yeah,
I think when she finds her footing, she'll be really dangerous in this matchup.
Yeah, she continues to be so good at just like leveling up and just opening those really small situations. She's such a good can opener at all these situations, and it is so nice. It doesn't matter how good your defense is. The best defense is to stay out of Cephalopod's way.
Yeah, to be on offense.
Yeah. All right. There's a spinny doodle on the field, but gets it. Good damage off of this one. Focus MA.
And the dead angle.
Oh, it keeps it very, very simple at post burst.
Yeah, just throwing the YRC projectile to get things started, force a move. But Cephalopod's been able to navigate those really well.
Yeah, you can see her going to the air a lot, making it very difficult for Kizzercrate to trace down because there's only so many air options that Kizzercrate can do from an above option.
Yeah, and Kizzer is tagging a lot of those YRC movement options really effectively. It seems like it's really hard for Cephalopod to get out of those situations.
Oh, there it is.
Throw.
Yeah. RCs. Nice. All right, so this puts Kizzer in a winning situation here on match point. But you did see Cephalopod. Oh my
Unconditionable.
God. Unconditionable. The control-alt-delete of play styles.
You don't even know what you don't want me to do.
Right. Why would you TP there? I don't know.
Does it work?
Why'd you run in?
Nice combo in the corner. Again, hard knockdown. Really stable offense from Kizzer.
Comes out of the situation here. Does go for the air throw. Doesn't work, but doesn't matter. Oh, what a 6B reaction from Kizzer.
A little far out. Cephalopod staying alive.
Oh,
they
no.
Pick up a no text button.
And I think Cephalopod was expecting that to be just high enough to get the Brock bonus off of the bed slam. Because for those of you who don't know, the bed slam from a certain height will make rocks explode out of the ground, thus giving extra hit stun and everything like that.
A little better of a pickup.
Yeah. And I think she was expecting that hard knockdown from that and be able to throw something out, but unfortunately it did not hit in that way, and she instantly got punished afterward.
Yeah, and you know, if the spacing was just a little bit wrong, that's what can lead to those situations. Like, everything is very minute in Rev2 in a lot of these games, where you have to have your combo tight. Like, if their vertical is just a little bit higher than you expect,
yeah,
you're going to run into trouble. And if you have a knowledgeable player on the other end, they're going to find that outlet.
Right. And we saw it there again, that replay, just at those last unfortunate moments there. But still, great stuff to both players. We saw a lot of their expression of how they play the game and how they really embrace their character right there. Absolutely wonderful song and dance, and what can I say? I enjoyed that.
Yeah, you know, you have a diverse cast in Rev2. There's a lot of different ways to play the game. A lot of characters feel like they're playing their own minigame within it.
You're right.
It's really the beauty of the franchise, to be honest. Like, there is almost always a character for you. Sometimes.
But speaking of things that are always there for you, we got Gaming Generations who's always there for you. Thanks to all of us out here being here and everything like that is all thanks to Gaming Generations. They offer a lot of our stuff. They do a lot of gaming repair and events and everything like that. They just have been in the community for an insane a long amount of time. So check them out if you're hosting any events. If you need any help with your gaming gear, they got your back. That's why they are at GG.
I can imagine a lot of people haven't seen that booth for a little while. We got King of Fighters 15 coming out very soon. Really exciting for, you know, long-standing fans of the franchise. It's been a while since we had a new version. It's looking extra crispy, better than ever. A lot of amazing characters in this, and I think we'll be seeing it, February 17th, still coming up real soon. All you SNK heads, you got to polish off the sticks, get ready. I think there's a booth here today.
Yes.
If anyone wants to check the game out, got some local, you know, SNK pros to help you, you know, settle in, figure it out if it's been a while since KOF.
And then for places that you belong in, we got Belong Gaming Arenas. So if you're in the Schaumburg area and you want to find a place like, okay, I've been watching these tournaments, I've been online all these years, this is some places I can maybe hang out, start playing offline, start making these connections with the community. We have Belong Gaming Arenas, so definitely check them out. Watch, play, compete, and then you can get so good enough, you can't be defeat.
Having a dedicated spot for these kind of things, really important. And maybe they'll be hosting Skullgirls there, you know, new characters for this coming out more and more, you know, every few months. This is an older game, and to have this kind of support at this level is incredible. So we've got the mobile game here. It says log in today for a free gift. I think it's up to you guys at home to figure out what that is. Gotta pop on there, check it out. GGPO rollback. I think we all know how important that is these days.
Yes.
So, you know, Skullgirls has been out here for the community for ages. It is dense. There is all sorts of ways to express yourself in that game as well. So please show these guys some love.
And speaking of games that deserve love on the indie side of things, Windjammers 2 just came out very recently. We have people walking in and out of the halls of the West End saying, Windjammers Tournament 2, come play. If you win, if you beat me in tournament, I will give you $50. I will teach you how to play the game. The community is already out here strong, really loving on the game. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It plays absolutely gorgeous. And the community is really welcoming to everyone who's coming in. So take the time, get in contact with folks, buy the game, look on Cowtown Robinson online if you want to get started on some tutorial stuff, and this will be a sick game for you.
And Them's Fighting Her, it's also available on Steam, also has rollback, has some really amazing characters. You got this new goat, I think it's a pirate.
Yeah, I believe their name is Shanty, if I remember
Shanty.
correctly. And sings sea shanties.
Yep, sea shanties along the way. A lot of character in this game, and again, a lot of depth. Really amazing to play. I know there's some killers in the New England area that have really enjoyed this game, so pick that up as well. Another way to sort of flex on people online in between these events that are cropping up now and there. And I think we have a few setups in the back of this as well. So go find someone that plays, learn it.
Yeah, but to make sure that you're able to play these games, get yourself some Paradise Arcade Shop parts. I've been using them basically ever since like 2016 when I discovered them for the first time. I love the stuff. I love the stuff that they stock. You can see that they have some really cool new things in there, like the magenta has like a nice science and precision aspect in levers. So if you're looking for that silent lever along with your silent buttons, that's in there for you, along with like more mechanical press buttons. Originally we only had cherries, but now we have the Sam Ducks out here. So check them both out. They have a booth here, but also ParadiseArcadeShop.com, and shipping that stuff in today.
And Texas Showdown, talking about these offline events. We're starting to get some really interesting things, maybe in your hometown. So we're looking at April 22nd through the 24th this year, Houston, Texas. If you're on the West Coast, if you're in the Southwest, you got to go to this thing. We've got registration going until February 14th, so that is coming up shortly. Please check this out. If they're playing games that you love, please register.
And where would we be if we literally weren't on Locate Roundhouse? They have their October 22nd and 23rd. Definitely save that date a little bit later in the year, but they are looking at 4 different streams, 12 different games, and the Midwest continues to get better. Between Frosty Faustings, Combo Breaker, and Locate Roundhouse, this is just becoming a hub for some of the best tournaments that we have in the U.S.
This is the only place I come to for majors, you know?
Right.
You got Combo Breaker, you got Frosties, and now Roundhouse.
Yeah.
And Vortex Gallery. Strive is going to be played February 26th and 27th. Type Lumina, 5th and 6th. And then we got King of Fighters, as we talked about earlier. New hotness, that's going to be March 12th and 13th. So rotating tournaments here. Something for you to check out and enter from the comfort of your own home, I believe.
Yes.
So, you know, Smash.gg/Wintergaiden, that's where you want to go to set up for these. Show everyone that you're an online killer. Even you offline killers, you can adapt to that, you know, that 1-frame delay at home, you know?
And the best news so far, we will be back here for Final Fantasy, Frosty Faustings 15. Oh yeah, please, don't sue me. We'll be back at the Westin here, January 27th to 28th, 2023, right here. This hotel whips, it's really nice. Definitely get a hotel here if you can. You might have seen my Twitter with like my room, it looks super nice.
Amazing.
So, and we have one more thing for you, so check it out.
Finish it right now or never. A full throw, a blow with the mask, I have to sever. Place and time from the full vibes line. Whatever opposes me, I will outshine. I endeavor to outlast whoever will try. Bad weather, the ship will capsize. Apply mad pressure, you will see my ugly side. Cause I'm not going down without a fight. No, I'm not going down without a fight. I'm not going down without a fight.
As a mystery game tournament liker, I see games like those that are coming out, like really inspired by all these fighting games, like this kind of revival of fighting games as a whole, and I'm just like, it's gorgeous. It looks like it plays super well. It plays super smooth. I'm legitimately excited. I see all these games coming out.
Not every day that you get a new IP in this universe. You know,
Yeah.
all new characters.
Right.
Yeah, that looks super clean. Looks like it's gonna really, you know, fall into the likes of the people that like the vintage games. But I think it's gonna have some new flair too. That I'm definitely gonna have to pick that up.
Yeah, exactly. But speaking with new flair and old flair for that matter, we have Mr. K, another representation of the Fit FGC. You love to see
You got
it.
the whole crew here today.
Yeah.
They're all in your pool. That's amazing.
Versus Bane on Potemkin. All right, so I'm going to say something. I'm going to say a small thing here. We have a little screen that says who's coming up on the next match. And it said Bane question mark. I'm like, am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to know? Do you want me to confirm or? No, it is Bane question mark, literally.
Oh man, Mr. K really showing that Fit FGC clan tag by flexing heavily on Bane in this first round.
Right.
Keeping corner control the whole time. I mean, you know, Leo is scary these days for everybody, but in this game, he was always scary.
Right, yeah. You think Leo's a problem now. Wait until this guy actually moves real fast.
A little harder to, you know, operate in the neutral space in this game, but once you get there, really dangerous, and still has plenty of tools. You don't even have to knock down in this one. You can get those restands.
Right, exactly.
Oh, that's going to hit real hard.
Yeah, no wall breaks. So that's actually more of a detriment, if anything, because now you find yourself in the corner against a Leo.
Oh, big hit, though. This is Bane's chance to reverse the situation.
Yeah, he's doing great here. Gonna push out here.
Oh. Prayer hands.
Yeah. Maybe trying to go for something else there. Oh, tries to flex it, but once again, Mr. K is the kind of player who's watched other people play for so long and acknowledges, like, this is your best option. I'm going to show you why it's now your worst option.
Mr. K knows what you know.
Yes, exactly.
That's the key. Knows what you know and knows what you want.
Right. And so, you know, Bane's probably thinking, like, I'm one step ahead. He doesn't think I'm going to reflect this projectile, but here we go. And Mr. K, one step ahead, Swift the counter. Mr. K is just an absolute beaut to watch.
Really good pressure mid-screen here, dragging Bane to the corner.
Yeah. So one thing that Bane is doing correct here that is not leading into anything quite yet is that Bane is getting a few insta-blocks here. For those of you who might be coming from Strive, may not know that insta-blocking in this game actually lowers your hits or your block stun. So you can open up more gaps and whatnot and everything like that. So Bane is insta-blocking, is just not getting those pokes out in between certain situations.
Yeah, it's a really technical kind of moment you have to have. You have to find that small window for an instant block and then immediately like recognize that you got it. It's like a block confirm.
What the hell, Mr. K?
You could let it rip. Yeah. There's a lot of options in this game. There are the meticulous, small like interactions, or you just blast them. Like, you can do whatever you need to do to win. You just have to win.
Right.
Oh, huge RC.
Ooh, this is going to be good damage. Nice knockdown, too, with 50 meter, but Mr. K will also have 50 meter.
All right, we're getting a little closer this time. Ooh, the pokes.
Nice.
Oh, the dump.
The dump stuff.
RC into the big hands. Bane going up around.
All right, great stuff from Bane. Staying alive here against the likes of Mr. K. Nice
conversion.
Yeah, nice 2-5-Ps into the grips.
All right, slide head. Getting closer.
Back dashes out.
Maybe looking for a reversal.
Yeah, trying to base something out here, but Mr. K, once again, knows what you know.
Exactly.
Mr. Knowledge is what they call him. Actually, they call him Mr. Ketchum, but it's fine.
Mr. K, the K is silent.
Yeah. Oh my God, going with the simple mixes here. Yeah, just Mr. K not thinking that you're going to go over for an overhead a third time. You're going to try to throw. That is
nice low, good blocks.
Oh, nice. Tries to do it for full confirm. Oh! Ooh. All right, so that situation is very weird. The 2D can still go into flash kick as a frame trap, and I think that's what Bane was expecting there. Ooh, great back dash. Nice! Bane is really good at that. Holy
jab
crap.
confirms have been fully on point.
Yeah. Oh, that's scary.
Right in your face.
Yeah. Still 50 meter on Bane's side, though. Nice 2P mash again. That was really, really good.
Oh, looks for the air grab.
Can't punish off mid, though. Gonna get
nice.
Doesn't OTG?
No OTG.
Oh, no! All right. Just trying to stay out the range of
just looking
danger.
for a stray hit.
Okay, yes,
Nice
that would be
throw.
throwable. Nice insta block there from Bane. That will. Oh, that's the situation we were talking about. The insta block, lowering the block stun, and then making it available so that Bane can throw out that situation. So that was very good seeking out.
Near instant throw startup. So if someone is going to be right in your face, if they're normally plus, that's one thing, but you can find yourself that minor reaction, and right there you see it's costing Mr. K the game.
Right, exactly. Now, Mr. K has to rethink their game plan a little bit. Just acknowledging that, okay, like, Bane is really good at confirming off air hits, so I can't jump nearly as much. Mr. Bane is, Mr. Bane. Bane is really good at pressing 2B at Abare. How do I negate that? So I'm really interested to see how Mr. K adapts or how Bane gets up to the second level.
You know, you could make a case for trying to, like, zone a little bit more with the booms, because Potemkin has trouble getting in sometimes, even with a flick. But I think Mr. Case is trying to find a new route in.
Yeah, yeah. Bane is doing a great job just breaking the back of Mr. K and just negating so many otherwise normally decent options.
Oh, misses the conversion.
Oh, again. That is such a hard situation, too, because you have to either block the overhead or if they whiff it, they go into like a throw and it's too late to jump.
To block for that long against a character with a command grab, it takes some metal.
Yeah. All right,
Nice
great
flash kick.
Nice!
Ooh, throws the backdash.
Oh, here we go again. Gonna go to the super? Oh, no need. All right. Just gonna go for the mix up here.
Ooh.
Nice conversion.
Conversion off of the YRC Sonic Boom. Really smart.
Yes, that was really, really good. And now Mr. K on match point. Whoa. 2D does put you airborne also, so that does make it unthrowable. Bane did try to go for it. Red block.
Nice pressure in the corner, even from full screen like that, maintaining a little bit of offense. Oh no, okay, we have RC though, still living.
There we go. All right, on the other side here, gonna go to back turn to start off. 2Ps again, nice counter hit. Oh, try to go for the ICPM. All right, just slowly walking to the corner. Caught Mr. K sleeping a little bit there. Couldn't jump out of it.
Oh, but tags him with a jab.
And on the side screen, you can see Mr. K getting a little bit frustrated by that because it keeps happening. It's so good. You can't really blame, like, you can't say, oh, that's so cheap. It's like, you're just good at this.
Everyone has to have something cheap, and for Potemkin right now, maybe it's that, but oh, the unseeable and does nothing, maybe just looking for a stressed out flash kick?
Yeah, maybe. I think it was just a little bit early on the explosion, so it was just a hard knockdown more than
Nice
anything.
throw, clutch again with the grabs, and Bane evening it up for match point.
Yeah, yeah. K just nodding on the side, just, you know, very respectable, saying, yeah, yeah, you got me there. And tries to go for a 2H after that.
Yo,
and, oh,
Buster!
No! The throw? Oh, this is looking very, oh, no. Everything's coming up Bane right now.
Huge flick.
This is looking really, really good. Oh,
Bane
throws
smells
again! And that's going to be the
Wow,
double
and
fist.
the perfect.
Oh my gosh, Bane coming through so strong in those last few seconds.
That feels like kind of an upset. I know Mr. K is he's very proficient in this game.
Yeah,
He demonstrated for sure, but Bane just had the reads, had the little confirms, and that last round just like everything blew it up. Like everything was working out. The calls were good. I think that was the first Potemkin Buster I saw all set that
Yeah, that's the really big thing, right? That was the first and only Potemkin Buster we saw the entire set. And that's terrifying in ways that Mr. K was dodging every single one up until that point.
The threat of the Potemkin Buster carried the first two games.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when it was finally like, okay, I need to stop worrying about it,
Right,
Bane said, yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. You're right. Watch this. But still, great stuff to both players. They played it super, super well. Just insanely good. It's cool to see that even after all these years, even though we might have taken some years off or had our interest in whatnot, we are still seeing these high-level matches that exactly where we left off, and that's so good.
Yeah, it's really amazing to see this game in action. You know, it has a lot of differences in the characters than Strive does. A lot of characters that haven't quite made it there.
Right.
And so much, you know, so much character throughout. So much, like, flash. And and just, it's amazing to see people exploding again. The YRCs, when you haven't been, you know, running headfirst into them for a few years, they are refreshing. Like, it's beautiful.
Right.
We got this lobby music back.
Yo, this music vibes, actually.
Vibing on the flamenco for a little bit. Yeah, just like, they gotta put this in the elevators here. It's my one critique of the venue.
Yeah, it's like, well, first of all, put this on the elevator for one.
Get me in the mood.
Yeah, get me in the mood. For what, sir?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
This isn't your problem.
Yeah, look, I have the hotel room here. I can do what I want in it. And it's going to play Guilty Gear XR Rev2. All right, so speaking of living legends, we have LostSoul back at it again. Legendary Elphelt was carrying the entire U.S. on his back. And now we get to see the revival of the Beast against Mishiro.
For anyone who's been missing this character at home, this is your chance.
Yeah.
You're going to see peak performance, LostSoul, and, you know, killing with Elphelt across the world.
Yeah,
doing
literally
really well,
across the world.
You know, giant killer, right? Like, I always think of the, I think it's Evo run, and you just see these amazing clips of LostSoul playing out of his mind, killing some of the best players from Japan, and then after every one, they cut to the camera, and he's popping up.
He's popping up.
He is popping. You'll be able to see it under the mask, I promise.
I don't know if you caught that on camera, but LostSoul putting his hands together and chuckling.
She's back,
she's
baby.
back.
She's back. She never left LostSoul, I promise.
Yeah.
She's been here the whole time.
She's just been waiting for you like the good wife she is.
Amazing air-to-air.
All right.
Started off, and this is going to be a tough match. You know, Millia, she never left either.
Yeah.
And in this game, she is a threat. She's very scary, has that dangerous mix, but you're going to have to find the knockdown first.
All right, throwing down the Pine Berry here. Going to force the block. Okay, that is a very scary situation. I'm surprised LostSoul was not in range for the command grab to hit. But that's absolutely fine. Uses the 2H to get under.
Barely hit by the disc.
All right, now let's get corner here. Nice overhead.
Moon, setting up.
Yeah,
wow, gets right under it.
Yeah. Just LostSoul doing such a good job about using 2H to get on the other side. Kind of a little bit as an OS if LostSoul thinks they're going to cross up.
The burst, and Pine Berry's still sitting.
Yep. Oh, knockdown here. Nice 2H at the very end.
Challenge that of Bare, really smart.
And now, Mishiro getting the first round here. Playing very, very well, moving around a lot, trying to keep it at a very safe range because Elphelt covers a lot of ranges with her buttons. But still,
corner.
Yeah, that roll has been thrown quite a few times by LostSoul. Very, very on point with it.
A player of that caliber, you know, you can only kind of check them with the tricks a few times before they start catching on.
Yeah.
All right, so a little movement in neutral here, trying to find a clean hit.
It is very, very good. If you can play very patiently while you have a life lead, that is such a great skill set to have against a player like LostSoul.
Oh, Pine Berry set up.
Oh, that was so clean.
Where did that come from? That just rained down.
Yeah, you know, I threw that before I walked into the room. Nice, good overhead. Oh, Bad Moon.
And another tech buttons. Everyone taking advantage of the miss combos really effectively.
And Elphelt is definitely one of the biggest progenitors of tech buttons.
Yeah.
She's like fully invincible from tech forward with JS, I believe it was.
Oh,
nice
huge pickup.
All right, this is it. This has to count for everything. Nice JD at YRC.
Ooh,
goes
the
for the
low.
low. Big damage here.
Cashing out of the Pine Berry and finding the extension.
Ooh, LostSoul staying alive here. Right before the burst came back too.
We're going to have it going into this round. I think Mishiro's going to be happy to have it. This corner looking very dangerous, but nice jump out. Finds the pin and forces the Pine Berry.
All right, that's it here. 5K, standing 5K. Such a strong tool in Guilty Gear.
LostSoul popping bottles at 1 p.m.
Let's
go.
LostSoul likes to party. Actually, I don't know if that's even true. But LostSoul, real cute, cool human being. I almost said cute, but you know what? Yeah, that works too.
For those stray low kicks here.
Yeah, just really trying to use it as like just a very anti-approach tool. That's one thing about Millia. She gets very low to the ground, so certain moves will whiff on her while she's dashing at you.
Yeah, I've noticed a few of the extensions on the air-to-airs there are whiffing as well. I don't know if that's a character-specific thing, that lighter frame, but it looks like LostSoul is struggling to get the knockdown off of the J2S.
Yeah.
And that extension is really important to get that hard knockdown and the pressure started. So something that LostSoul might want to clean up going into this next game, but off to a good start, up 1 game on Mishiro.
And of course, cleaning up the other aspects too of making sure people unplug their controllers. You know, now we're getting back to live events. That's a thing we got to be looking at.
Welcome back, everybody. Don't forget.
Yeah, don't forget. How dare.
Turn that Bluetooth off. But, you know, if it happens in the menus, we're feeling pretty good about it.
Right.
Ultimately.
But we only see one, so we're doing good so far.
Ooh, big start.
Yeah, nice bar slash off the game. Pineberry coming out late here. Ooh, shotgun blast for the anti-air. That's such a huge starter.
That's the extension I'm talking about. And look where that leads.
Yeah.
Damage on the board for LostSoul. Ooh,
okay.
Gets out.
Yeah, nice turbo fall to get out of the corner here, but goes right back
Mishiro.
in. 1 second. That is so unfortunate. LostSoul.
LostSoul has cleaned it up.
Yeah. And Mishiro did a great job of getting out of the corner, but going right back in afterward in a very awkward situation like that just put them at such a disadvantage.
It's tough. You know, you return to neutral, and then you're like, now I got to play against LostSoul in neutral.
Right. I don't know what's better.
But finds the knockdown. How do we do on offense? That's better.
There we go.
Hard knockdown.
Very nice, but the pin is too early.
Yo. Oh, misses the conversion. Staying alive out here.
Oh, and LostSoul standing on top of this pin. Gonna definitely push forward
this is
here.
mine now.
Yeah,
Girl, I'm gonna borrow that.
Yeah,
that's cute.
Yeah, like no, you are not getting this pin back. Mom said only I can have a gun.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta learn responsibility.
Very, very responsibility that LostSoul's gonna entirely abuse and use in every possible situation.
Yeah, going up early game, you know, we got the long win quote too.
Yes.
Everyone make time for this. Let it rock.
I forgot about this. The glory of the long win quote from Elphelt. And Bedman too, actually.
Honey. Yeah. Yeah, it's so good. Man, if this character comes back, you know they're keeping those.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
You know they're keeping those.
It's a defining feature of the character.
Very key.
I love that so much about her. Like from a character
If we were married?
Yeah. Well then.
What if though?
What if we kiss in the battlefield of the gears?
Yeah.
Unless.
In Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah, in Tokyo, Japan.
But like this.
The Tokyo hole. Unless. Hey, make sure you kiss your loved ones where you can, as long as you can do it safely. We got to enjoy these moments that we have with one another here, and it is good to be back at a live event for sure.
Yeah, it's really amazing. The energy in the room, like, you know, looking into the crowd, I think if you're seeing the stands at home, it's a packed house, but people are masked up, people are doing their best here, and people are so excited to be here. Up in the 24-hour room early yesterday.
Yeah.
Getting games, 0 frame delay on Grand Blue for the first time in like a hot minute.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know. It's like going to your favorite diner.
Yeah. There's always just like a little bit of room for home for you. Just like, this is memorable. Sorry, I apologize. I saw someone trip and I freaked out as
okay.
as an empath there.
It's good. You know, we got to keep the reactions on point.
Yeah. I can't catch them or do anything, but I will gasp loudly.
Yes. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Awesome.
Sweet. There's nothing I could do. This is not helping the situation. Now you're just embarrassed. So next up we have, I might pronounce this wrong, but I think it's Liia versus Mega Dan.
Yeah, I like that.
So Mega Dan does sound familiar to me. I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I've seen or heard the name from somewhere. I'm just not entirely sure where, honestly. But, you know, it gives me confidence. I don't know why. There's something in there. And then Liia, who I don't believe I'm familiar with. I don't know if you've heard of them.
I'm not familiar with either of these players. I'm thinking about how part of the last few years is that there is this like new generation of online killers.
Yes.
That are kind of top secret. Like if you follow, you know, the tournaments, they might be like going to like certain ones and just like blowing it up every week.
Yeah.
There are people at home grinding training mode in XIV.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, and we can see some upsets in this tournament. This is, I think, in a meaningful way, like the second one back.
Yeah. The Bane versus Mr. K.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we had Bane versus Mr. K, but the second tournament back.
In general. My
like,
apologies.
You know, there's been like 2.5 years for people to either like slow the roll and say like, okay, I'm gonna play this when I can go to events again, or people that are like, you know, I'm at home a little more often than usual. Like, I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna find the optimals.
Right.
And you might have people coming to this tournament that you're like, I don't recognize this player, and then you find them in winners finals in their pools.
And you're like, oh wow, okay, well.
So,
well, you're good. You're real good.
There's a lot of room for folks that don't know to come through and put on a show here.
And then, you know, that's always it's been a very interesting thing for me watching these live tournaments events and coming back out and whatnot. It's like, yeah, you have the players that you kind of like generally know, and especially in more of these legacy games that we know. It's like, okay, you recognize the LostSouls, you recognize the Mr. Ks, you recognize some of those names that you've been not growing up with is not the right word, but you've been
Something
around
like
those
that,
names.
though.
Yeah. And so they're kind of like the local heroes, the local legends coming to life back again. But then, like you said, these players are coming, they've been working in different spaces, and spaces that aren't as heralded as a singular offline space or event.
Yeah.
So they're working off on the side over here, and they're showing up in droves. They're playing extremely good and showing us different aspects of the characters that we may have not explored before, because when you come to the game as a new player and coming from different games, you bring that background with you and it shows up.
Right, and like you talk about the local legends, you talk about the regional stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Online is a region.
Yeah, online is a region.
Online
That's
is
so
a region.
good. That's such a good way of saying that.
There are people that before we were more like forced to, that were on those online tournaments every week. And they were going to those spots because maybe their locals, you know, were a little too far away from the big events, right?
Right.
They were too far from the weeklies. And so you see the people that like came through, you know, the online local and some of these like weekly events and just like stomped week after week.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh wow, well, this person's doing really well on this thing. And then the first major back, you know, they find their way out to that tournament. And they body everybody.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, this is offline. Like, how'd you get here?
Right. I didn't know you existed. I thought you were just some sort of AI. But even for like a little bit of a backstory, that's how LostSoul came about.
Yeah,
Was
there
an
you
online
go.
player, and now best in the U.S. for like a long period of time, was getting sponsored before, unfortunately, everything closed down.
Well, we're opening Millia up here in this matchup. Liia on the Millia, Megadan with Venom, and we're going to be seeing again that billiard-style set play. Every knockdown here is going to be super dangerous for Millia, who does not have a traditional reversal. The Bari button's a good way out, but not able to capitalize on it. And again, Megadan just having the pressure frequency here. Oh, nice cross under.
Ooh. Oh, nice 2D, though, to catch the other side.
Yeah, got a little too squirrely with the movement, found themselves tagged.
Oh. All right, push one's corner here. Wow! That, Liia, I like what you did there. That was fire.
We got the hair car. I missed you so.
Yeah, I didn't, but that makes one of us. All right, nice JP there to go into the confirm. Very, very simple. Megadan looking good so far.
Yeah, Megadan keeping it very controlled.
Yeah, Megadan, he's doing a great job just kind of controlling a lot of the air range and whatnot. But Liia, they're doing a great job about moving a lot and blocking a lot kind of in this situation. Like, okay, blocked, now I have my opportunity to move. And Liia is doing a great job there.
It definitely plays to Millia's strengths as well. Like, you want to be utilizing all your movement options. Character is all about being at all points of the screen at all times.
Right.
Megadan really able to corral them, though, keeping this corner position in. Okay, here we are back in the corner, but jumps right out.
Yep.
Backdash, try to find some space.
And good stuff from Liia there, jumping out of the corner and just air dashing back and just pushing, taking the corner right back. So that was really, really good awareness.
Well play, looking for something from Megadan. And finding something here. Megadan baits the burst.
That is just one thing that has been a while since I've seen it, but is coming back. The memory is flooding back that Venom has a lot of air combos that are just accidentally burst save.
Yeah.
Not even like a
for
setup.
Sure.
They just,
yeah.
Sorry, Venom's just like way below you swinging upward, and if it whiffs, Venom's basically on the ground.
Some things just work.
Yeah. So Venom definitely having a great natural advantage right there. And Megadan, he's
Wow,
having a
what a
great
pickup.
advantage over Liia right now as they try to fight their way out of the corner.
And has to spend the burst to try to get some leverage there, but we see mid-screen, corner, either way. Megadan is in the mix.
All right. Nice. Playing it super patiently. That wrist gauge is going up, starting to flash a little bit. That counter pulls through.
And the super here, this is going to be a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Chip as well, not willing to spend the FD and takes the hit. Megadan up on set point here.
Yeah, yeah. That was a great setup too, because being at less than half meter definitely means that Liia is either gonna, well, die from the chip damage.
You're going to take chip eventually.
Yeah, or, you know, gonna be in the corner against a Venom player with no meter to push them out.
Do not want to see it happen. All right, nice knockdown.
Nice opening KR card there, but Megadan blocks it. He's going back in.
Yeah.
Liia, they try to go for the command throw, the normal throw OS, but Megadan in the air. Oh, no!
Setting up. Trying to keep it very safe here. Nothing too risky from Megadan in the corner.
Oh,
the big dust!
The 5D to the corner here. And Megadan takes it very, very convincingly. Very, very strong play, but still, Liia was doing a lot of great options, as we're going to see in the replay here. Well, not here specifically, but you can see a lot of the blocking aspect that Liia really implements in the game. Very, very patient. Was waiting for their turn, and just like right there would have been like the opportunity to jump upward and out, but it's a lot more of Liia. They were doing a lot of jump, air dash to get out of the corner faster, rather than just jumping and watching the situation and using those full movement options of Millia to say, okay, I jumped once, you didn't approach me, I'm going to jump again, then air dash, because I have triple jump aspects in my game.
Yeah, there's a lot of clean movement and really good defense from Liia through that set. But some of those more nuanced movement options, like that triple jump, and maybe something like the teleport down to kind of just get out of the situation. Some of those triangulated approaches, we're not quite there, and some of the offense was just not quite enough to open up Megadan. So defensive options were very strong and very patient, calculated. You can only do that for so long against a character like Venom. Like, even the best on defense are going to get cracked.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's like one of those things is like, okay, yes, in this tournament-specific setting, that didn't work out for you. But don't let that go. Don't sit there and be like, oh, I didn't get a chance to play. I have to be more aggressive. It's like, no. That's extraordinarily a great skill set to take with you going forward.
Yeah.
Refine that and don't try to force yourself into a box that you're not entirely comfortable with. Find your way through the front door to get into the box.
If you start these games by blocking, you are on a path to greatness.
Right.
That is a rarity.
Exactly. You have something that most people do not have and choose not to have, mind you.
So we've got Bane back on the screen against Spectryn. Really powerful Eno player. Very technical. Played some plus R as well, if I recall.
Yeah, I believe so. But Spectryn, extremely strong player, as we're seeing right now here. Great execution. Great.
Ooh, what a mix.
Oh my gosh. And that's one thing I don't miss about this game. The plus 14 on the BCL going down.
Look at that pickup on the backdash, too.
Oh my god. It just doesn't stop, Dormancy.
Bane is not leaving this corner, ever. Bane is going to respawn in this corner in the second round. That was outrageous.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's and the double hit. Your armor means nothing to me.
Right. Armor means nothing to me. Your core means nothing to me. Soon your burst will mean nothing to me. This is the Spectryn show. I got places to be.
I dare you to burst.
I dare you to burst. Show me a burst. It doesn't matter.
Oh, look for it.
Try
I dare you to burst.
I dare you to
Bane
burst.
said, I won't.
All right, Bane's like, I won't. It's
Oh,
like, all right,
I will.
Got it. Actually landed it. That's pretty good. That was a great situation. Oh, no.
Big hill to climb for Bane. I think we might be climbing in the next round. Looking really good for Spectryn here. Ends the combo.
Yep, all right.
Ooh, good dead angle. Really important to stay alive.
Yeah, that dangle's going to help out a lot and just whips it out.
Hits him with a Johnny Rotten.
Yeah. Nice little Gitaroo man there. Just the power of guitar. Spectryn just riding the wave right now, feeling themselves. And like, I haven't missed a day of Rev2 school.
Yeah, I've been here forever.
Right. Why'd you all stop playing? Where'd everyone go?
This is what happens when you stop playing.
Right. Some say he never left the venue.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. It just right back into the corner here.
This whole game has seemed like one big infinite combo.
Yeah. I honestly forgot how fast Eno moves.
Yeah. I thought I didn't like dealing with this now. I never got to experience this mess. And, big super.
No. Oh, tries to get the tech on the air throw, or the air tech.
Ooh. Signs of life.
Oh no, Trishy Law doesn't hit properly. That's so unfortunate. And now Spectryn on match point.
Bane slowly finding his way through the life bars here, though. You know, started the round getting perfected, and now we're looking at getting some damage on the board. It's a good trajectory. It's, you know, you're gonna have to do some work here, but nice start. Forces the burst at least.
Yeah. All right. Actually has a life lead. Bane. All right. Oh, doesn't confirm. But still, the 2 punches is actually like confidence saying, okay, I got this part down. This is good. I just need to keep that up. I have the ability.
Ooh, good blocks, but again, opened up. It's only going to take so long.
Yeah.
To get the full combo.
And this is the kind of situation where a Blitz Shield can come into handy here. Oh, nice sweep. Actually, anti-airs on the note.
Ooh, good tag on the Hammerfall.
Trying to see how that situation. Do a lot more pokes here. It's actually working out pretty well for Bane. All right, chases up with the note there.
Goes under. Hits with the overhead. Oh, blocks the dead angle, no punish.
Oh, can't get out of that situation, unfortunately. Doesn't match fast enough. And Spectryn will take it 2-0 against Bane. But it's definitely one of those situations like, it was 2-0, but give it one more match, and I think Bane could have started like rolling over Spectryn, because you start seeing Bane starting to grow a little bit and figure out what's going on, everything like that, and really just rev up their match and really just level up themselves, but just didn't have enough time to do it.
Yeah. Running those Step Mania combos.
Yeah.
And Bane needed a few more rounds to really adjust. Couldn't find it.
But the one thing we need to find is some cash dollars. So we're going to be running some ads here real quick here.
Gotta get paid out here. This is a big venue.
Yep. And we have Gaming Generation to thank for that. Once again, the GG is back. They are what make these events possible. They offer so many things for the events. They offer a lot of monitors, consoles. They fix stuff in a tizzy. They are professional event services. They are more than just games. They are the professional event services. So once again, thank you, Gaming Generations. Check them out for your events at gaminggenerations.com.
And we have Paradise Arcade Shop here as well. You can shop with them online at paradisearcadeshop.com if you're not at the event. They are your destination for all the parts, the bells and whistles, the things that make your stick work, especially when it doesn't. All it takes is like one switch going. I was feeling a little concerned about one of the electrical situations on my stick the other day, but I was just like, I know there's going to be someone there where if I need something fixed, they can tell me what it is, and they can hook it up. And Paradise is the spot for that here. So please, if you're on site, check that booth out. They got all sorts of buttons. Really amazing spot.
And let's not go too ham here on having too many buttons. Let's lower it down for a little bit and play a game like Fantasy Strike. If you're kind of new to the fighting game scene, you kind of want to have a game that's like, okay, these games have way too many buttons. They have too many inputs. They have too many things going on. Fantasy Strike is a very good free-to-play game here. You can see this on Steam, Switch, PS4. It's a very straightforward fighting game that gets to more of the core aspects of fighting games without any of the complications. So definitely check Fantasy Strike out. Even if you are a more veteran player, it's a really fun game, and it does have rollback.
That's on the Switch, too. You can play that in the airport.
Yeah, exactly. You can play wherever you go.
And Frosty, Faustings, you guys are familiar. You wouldn't be here if you weren't. And if you're not here, then you should definitely come next year, January 27th and 28th at the Westin. We are here right now. It's a beautiful spot. And there's so many games being played. The community is passionate. They're ready. They want to mash in bracket and out. So if you love fighting games, this is one of the go-tos for the year. It's an amazing tournament. 2 days, and then a lot of goings-on either side of that, too. We had the 24 hours opened up yesterday in the morning.
Yes.
So there's a lot of player experience. You don't just have to be a pro to come here and try to win something. Like, you're going to win an experience. So please, come through next year, 2023. It's only going to get better.
And things that should get a lot better as we go forward here. Samurai Showdown, still getting support as we go along here with, ironically, I think their latest release also Baiken.
Everyone's got Baiken now.
Everyone's got Baiken.
We're only playing games with Baiken in 2022. I'm sorry.
Right. If you like very well-paced, footsie-based game, this is really it. If you like that high damage per situation game, this is it. If you just like Baiken, this is it. So definitely check out Samurai Showdown. The Samurai Hoedown is available widely, and it's a seriously fun game.
And if you're a fan of SNK already, you've been on that Samurai Showdown ground for some time. KOF 15 here, coming out so soon, February 17th. Lots of characters to play. Baiken not quite in there yet, but we are only a few DLC away, so get hype. I'm sure there's a character for you in the meantime. Lots of really amazing personalities in this game, and the beautiful rollback netcode. You can play from home, you can play at tournaments, but you have to play. So February 17th, come through. Check this game out. Go to your locals, play it, support your favorite SNK community. There's a lot to learn. So if you like a deep game with those long combos, those negative edge, high input experience, KOF has something for you.
And we are finally at the finals for Arc Revo America. I always say Revo, it's Revo. So that is going to happen March 19th, just 2 months away about, a little bit short under, at 11 a.m. PST. Hopefully you've been watching a lot of the qualifiers up to this point. Every single tournament has felt like this could easily be the grand finals of like your Evos, your combo breakers, your Frosty Faustings. every community has come out strong. And now we're going to see the culmination of every these communities, the best representatives for all these communities, clash head-to-head on March 19th. So definitely check it out. Put it in your calendars right now. We still have a little bit ways to go. You have the time to do it, and I will see you there.
And we're looking at the long gaming arenas now in Schaumburg. If you are near Schaumburg, it is amazing to have a dedicated space to play these games, to find that community. You know, maybe the community that you have, you're all nearby, and you finally have a place to run your events, to really dig in, get better, improve, have fun, like be around like-minded people. So the Long could be the spot for you. Check this out in Schaumburg. Watch, play, compete. There's something for everybody in the community here. So please be a part of it if you are nearby.
And hey, for games that you can play there, Skullgirls Second Encore. Like you mentioned earlier, this is still a game that is being supported. And yes, it is a game that has rollback. But as we continue to have these characters get released, Any of the Stars, Umbrella, Black Dahlia, and one more character on the way, this is as relevant as it has ever been. Definitely start playing Skullgirls. Get it offline, play it online if you don't want to go anywhere right now. The experience is great either way, and it continues to get better. Check it out, PlayStation, Steam, and even on cell phone.
And Blazing Strike, if you were here earlier, you saw the video looking really excellent. New IP coming 2022 on PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. So whatever console you want to be playing on, for the most part, we got you covered here. This is going to be a brand new IP, smaller dev team, like really passionate about the genre. So I'm really excited to see what they're bringing to the table here. Some beautiful characters have already been shown. I think in the video we saw like a little zoning robot. There's the tiger guy.
Yeah.
Like there's some really exciting stuff here for everybody. So if you want a taste of something brand new, Blazing Strike are the ones that have it for you.
Yeah. And then speaking of kind of still on the indie fighting game side of things, we got Them's Fighting Herds. Once again, extremely well-made game. If you like the Marvel pacing of games, you like that very high intensity interaction-based game, but you don't want to play with an entire team, Them's Fighting Herds has all the elements of that placed into a one-on-one fighter. The game is very enjoyable. They have a lot of very unique characters, it takes on characters, remixes of old style characters, and combinations of new style characters. You'll find a style that you like in the game. It's less playing specific characters in the game and more playing specific styles in the game. So check it out. It's available on Steam. It also has one of the best netcodes I have seen in terms of online play. They've been doing it for a long time, and it's time for you to hop on board and ride the horse to Them's Fighting Herds.
And Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, if you're a fan of the team games, if you want to learn a couple characters, this might be the one for you. This game started as this kind of like pet project, and I feel like it's developed something really special. The dedicated scene for it is like, just loves this game. The OTKs, the combos are long, but so fun. And the cast just grows bigger and bigger, better and better every time they release something. I saw they finally got Rita Repulsa in the mix.
Yes.
Old heads know, Got some really interesting stuff, and I think it's a really like amazing game to play. So if you love those team games, Power Rangers is the one for you. Check it out.
Now we have one more thing to show you here, so stick around for a bit and check this out.
It's
so
back,
cool.
baby.
It's so cool.
Back. Frisbee has never been ultimater. It's back. Windjammers 2, looking amazing. We all have those Neo Geo cabs. Sometimes they're only 10 minutes away. Sometimes they're like 5 hours. But you are trying to play Windjammers. Now you got the new iteration at home. It looks so good. I got friends that are in the Discord now. I'm like, hey, check me out on stream. They're like, I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm busy. And it's Windjammers 2 all the way down.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, definitely check it out. If you happen to be at the event or nearby the event, you're looking for people to play, we're here. They're here in real big numbers. They're excited for it. So definitely check it out. But Now, we're going to check out this next match here. Definitely two legacy players coming head-to-head. LostSoul versus Hellsap. Hellsap from the Pacific Northwest. Going to play Jacko against LostSoul.
Looking like February 14th here. We got Valentine's Day in the mix.
Yeah, yeah. We're jumping ahead of time a little bit here. Letting the intros rock. It has been a while since I've seen the Elphelt intro.
What's behind that? Guilty Gear Strive?
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's like, oh, that's the door to Guilty Gear Strive. Wait, no, I'm just fighting Jacko.
Close that stuff for a little.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The Jacko, the originator of the meme. She is back.
Give me candy.
Now, people have their opinions about Jacko and Strive. And people share very similar sentiments as far as Guilty Gear XR goes. But she is still a force to be reckoned with, and the minions work so much more differently in this game. More reacting to your actions as on the defending side of things.
I am ride or die for this character. I love her in both games. And she is different, but the key is that these matchups are hard, but when you get the minions down, either game, any title that she's in, it's a lot easier.
Right.
It's a matter of if you can do that. And LostSoul, I think, is going to be very good at controlling this pace.
Yeah. Whoa!
Yo, what a pickup.
Even Hellsap kind of reeled back on that. We're like, oh, that confirmed? That was a red beat
I didn't know that was allowed.
Yeah, well then, I didn't know we were playing Strive, but here we are.
There we go.
Yeah, all right, so this is really
Woo!
good. Nice command
Yank.
grab. So the big thing about Jacko this time is that her favorite resource is time. As you can see, those houses are on the ground. It produces these minions. That is what causes them. The houses also level up, so they become chunkier, stronger, and produce stronger minions. So between all that, Jacko needs to buy time. So anything that allows Hellsap to do that is definitely a winning situation.
Space is important too, right? Like, you really want to be able to set the houses up and then push your opponent across the screen so they can't interact with them. Sometimes, you know, it's nice to be able to use them as a projectile, but ultimately, as long as they're cranking out minions, giving you that advantage state, like, your main goal is to keep Elphelt away from them.
Yes. And Hellsap doing a pretty decent job of it. Like, every time that LostSoul was starting to hit some of the buttons against the houses, just crossed up and pressed another button instead to make sure that LostSoul got punished for trying to destroy the houses.
Seeing one of those kind of wonky elements of this character, minion interacting on the ender there to kind of create a flip out. It can be difficult to remain stable as Jacko, but when you can do it, you get a lot of reward.
Yeah. It works out so well in so many different ways. Not even in direct damage, just eventual damage. And this is actually a very good situation
Wow,
for Hellsap.
LostSoul's patience, the weight on that.
Yeah. Gosh, that is one special thing about LostSoul. You think that, oh, LostSoul's playing very aggressively and whatnot, but no, LostSoul is just waiting for these smaller situations like this to make an opportunity. LostSoul is so good at creating opportunities. All right, so you're going in. So you see LostSoul decided not to touch the houses from that point of the screen, just running in. Because at this point, if the houses are already level 3, nothing's going to change. Might as well just run in, keep touching you so that the minions cannot spawn.
Yeah, as long as you can keep pressure on the opponent, it doesn't matter how strong the houses are, right? Like, you need to find that one little hit, everyone goes away.
Right. And because the houses were so far away, Hellsap couldn't really do anything to get the houses closer to make sure that the minions make it all the way, even if Hellsap defended long enough for them to respond. Over here. And Elphelt is such a hard character, a hard matchup for this because Elphelt covers so much ground with each of her attacks. With the sliding forward 2H, the far slash, the shotgun, it all just touches so much space.
Yeah, and those hurt boxes are always out, right? So if you have houses down, they're going to get hit.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, look at LostSoul, just doing a drive-by, kick the house.
Yeah, just boost the house.
Yeah, and then like, all right, I'm on my way to throw.
Optimal.
Oh no! Oh. Hellsap marched too hard and wins insta-kill mode!
Spaghetti, no, the 2S!
Oh, this is so sad. This is so sad. Fortunately, out of meter on the bar, so that does do a little bit more to Hellsap's life. And now LostSoul on match point. Hopefully, Hellsap doesn't think about that too much here.
Yeah, you know, those round switchovers is a good time to kind of reflect and then disperse. Like, stop thinking about the things that were going wrong. You need to find your way in, and Hellsap's finding a little bit of ground here, but attacking out, trying to get a little bit of momentum changes in midair, but gets tagged.
Yeah. And maybe a little bit of an accidental input there at the same time. It's hard to tell. It was a little bit weird situation. Ooh. Oh, no! Maybe trying to get an air throw or air check situation there. A little bit scary, but yeah, past the burst. No choice but the burst there. You might as well try just in case. So the folks online won't be like, Hellsap, you had burst! You had burst!
You should have burst!
And there it is again, praising the gods for the return of Elphelt. LostSoul will move on.
You know, maybe if LostSoul makes this run today,
they'll see it. Dice will be like, this guy really loves Elphelt.
I think they get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair. I will do it.
There's only one way to find out.
Right, exactly. LostSoul has to win.
I'm not saying that the character is on the line here, but
but if we said
but I'm
so.
not saying it.
Yeah. But yeah, there it is again. Just the insta-kill situation, and just got pressured into the corner here. No options from Hellsap there. And then, yeah, just that is such a dirty situation. You saw the insta-block from Hellsap, and still got clipped by that low. Or easy RC, had 100 meter at the very end. There was just so much control on LostSoul's side. There was nothing you could really do besides try your best and forget the rest.
I mean, so many resources, like you said. Like, you have a lot of room to make mistakes. You can spend those things on keeping your pressure game safe and effective. And at that point, you don't need that resource to cash out for damage anymore. Like, you know, you're one hit away. So a player like LostSoul is going to make any situation as safe as it can be.
Yeah, yeah. And then even like, oh, you did burst, you didn't burst. This also maximizes my damage because the spacing of Elphelt just works out so well that she just covers a lot of situations. And it's super terrifying to play against some of these top-level Elphelts out here. Yeah. But going back here, we have Megadan versus Spectryn, two players who we've seen them really take convincing matches over their opponent, playing extremely well. Now, once again, coming to a head here.
Yeah, speaking of terrifying, you know, you do not want either of these characters to be on top of you. With or without meter,
right?
There are bad things that will happen when they find that knockdown.
They're absolute monsters, and it's just something you don't want to find yourself in. You don't want to meet either of them in a dark alley.
No, absolutely not.
All right. All right, go for a very simple backdash situation just to make sure that things don't end negatively on Spectryn's side. And now, got the advantage here, going to use an early burst.
Spectryn looking for a way in. Oh, and finds it.
There it is. Nope. Nice. That's going to be huge damage. Jump D into super is such a good start for,
Yeah, minimize the scaling on the super and being able to pick up after it. Like, that is the recipe for a big combo in this game.
Yeah, that's insanely good. Spectryn taking the first round here very quickly, but Megadan still doing things that kept Spectryn out, just has to kind of capitalize and get that full knockdown situation.
Nice counter hit, Gravy.
Oh, tries to go for the 6 feet with the call out, doesn't work out. Ooh. Nice throw!
And great pickup off of that as well.
Oh no! Oh no! Times 2! Oh, the charge ball is over on the other side, and there's nothing to do.
Danger time!
It has been it. Going for the super, absolutely.
Did you miss me?
Oh no!
Oh, the dead angle, just trying to stay alive.
Megadan just kind of going like, yes. Can we go back to stride?
I remember the good days.
I remember these times. But still, very good reaction from Spectryn to go straight into super. Was absolutely ready to see danger time again.
Oh, pick up the jump D.
There we go. Megadan doing some good jump out and block situations, just not getting over the hump to get out of the corner. That is so scary against Spectryn. Really cover those options to do anything to get out of the corner.
You see Spectryn playing this like really heavy offense, but you notice the little bits of defensive play too, and tagging the ball set with the projectile, finding the 6 keys. Like, Spectryn is on at all times.
Yeah. Just every option is being covered, like, throughout this whole game. And the reactions from Spectryn on top of everything else is so insanely good. All right, ties himself in the corner again. Megadan gets knocked down. No Okizeme. JD again.
Third overhead's the one that gets you.
Yeah, God, there's so many overheads to be had. Nice blitz shield from Spectryn. Oh, once again, overhead again. Megadan needs a helmet.
Spectryn really wants to keep this corner.
All right, yet again.
And again, overheads.
Oh my gosh, not even comboing anymore, just doing per hit situations and draining that life. Spectryn takes it 2-0.
Brutal set for Spectryn. Oh, just overwhelming. Like I said, you do not want one of these characters on top of you when you're knocked down. Like, it's so hard to get out, and especially, again, Venom with the defensive options available, not always ready for that. You have to block it out, and I don't know, I stopped blocking after the second overhead.
Yeah, like there's one. And then go for the, oh yeah, this is a knockdown here, and it's like, cool, let me go for another one. Let me set it up. Oh, well, I didn't even block that.
Yeah.
Just really trying to use any option there. Maybe trying to use Blitz Shield in that situation, which ironically still doesn't fix the situation. That BCO on Okazeme and YRC with it does so, it covers so many different options that you just have to block.
Yeah, yeah. Well, good stuff for both players. You know, I think we should still see Megadan down the future in this bracket.
Yeah.
Spectryn moving up a little bit further. And we're going to have Kizzercrate and Mishiro up next. Two players we're familiar with from earlier today.
I think we're still updating at this point, because I think Mishiro moved down to losers.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, if I remember correctly. But, you know, I'd rather be wrong, too. But
I'm happy to see anyone that we've seen before that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
You know, everyone in this block so far has been really strong, so no matter who finds their way up here.
Yeah. But the return of Kizzercrate at the very minimum, and just, once again, great Kai play, just has spent all these years. It's really tightening up the play, really upping the decision making and everything that he does, and just doing a great job with to create a Kai that's very disrespectful in the right situations, in the right moments, to make you feel like you've done something wrong. But the answer is no. Kizzer did something wrong. You just got hit by it because it's one of the situations that good idea beats bad idea, great idea beats good idea, bad idea beats great idea. And that's where Kizzercrate is on the occasional great ideas, and I'm going to throw a bad idea in there because it's funny to me.
Well, you know, this is one of the rare cases where two wrongs makes the right.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Kizzer did something wrong on purpose.
Yeah.
And you were wrong for not expecting it.
Right, exactly. It's like, why didn't you block that? It's like, why would anyone do that there? And it's like, okay, fair, fair. Okay, so this does look like it is Mishiro, by the way, and it's just like I guess they're on the loser side of things. So we just missed something on Kizzercrate's side of the run.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is scary.
Yeah,
Who took out Kizzer?
a lot of killers in the bracket, so someone up there has that name on their list, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
just cross off Kizzer's name and just say, we're moving on. I got places to be. There's a lot of tournaments out there. There's some Windjammers too out there. I'm gonna go play that. I have time.
only so much time, and you know, a few people have probably already been sent through the bracket already. You have those fast knockouts. So some of these players, they're so dialed in that those rounds happen fast, and if you're not ready, you're gonna find yourself playing in the 24-hour room real fast.
Right, exactly. All right, so the Fit FGC returns here. Kizzer, only one game on the mind right now, and that is XIV. Let me just rock. Oh, you love to see it.
Mishiro back in the Millia, and we did see a really good game from Mishiro against LostSoul earlier. So we'll see if they have a little more success in this matchup.
Yeah, backing out really early. Oh. And then Kizzer's just gonna play very, very safe until he's like, until you show me what you know about the matchup, I will play very, very cautiously and let you make the mistakes first. And here it is, push towards the corner here, keeping it safe. Nice instant block from Mishiro, but still, Kizzer is ready with the follow-ups.
You gotta wonder if that could be like a reaction to that instant block too. It's just like, oh, they're tapping back, they're not holding down.
Right, right.
You know?
So I acknowledge that I can go for this now. That's my hit confirmed, seeing that you're blocking a specific way.
For sure. Getting out of the disc there. Mishiro just trying to see what Kizzer wants to do in that situation. A little early data for the set.
Oh,
the dust! You thought! Oh, you thought too! Everyone's thinking a little too hard early on in game one.
Yeah, maybe just hit that weird because it was pretty far away from the corner. Maybe just didn't get the ball situation. Oh, there it is again. Yeah, let's just see what happens.
Slide through.
Yeah.
I'm doing me.
Yeah, I'm doing me. I'm in my lane.
there used to be sort of a rumor or a jab that anime players didn't know how to play neutral. But what the real truth is that we know how, we just don't have to.
Right, exactly. I will simply just skip neutral. Wow! Wow, Kizzer!
Moving through neutral at the speed of light here. Gets the throw, very fundamental. And the empty low, I like it. Good blocks on Mishiro's side.
Yeah, looking very strong here. Oh, there it is. So that's that situation we were talking about earlier. Millia does get low when she runs. And Kai has a classic problem of hitting air to ground with a lot of his air movements.
Right.
So just ram
Oh,
right
just
under
right
it.
under the IED too.
Yeah. Oh, nice blitz
Rejected.
shield. Oh, if they jump low, do it again. Okay, no, Slail's right over it. Baits out the burst. Gonna be able to kill off with this one. Kizzercrate gets on the board. 1-0 against Mishiro.
Nice start for Kizzer. Like you said earlier, you know, finding these call-out moments that are not calling out anything in particular.
Yeah.
Just saying like, well, it's time.
Yeah, yeah.
And Mishiro has to, you know, get ready to deal with that really quickly, which is tough. But, you know, if especially if it's a player you haven't played very frequently, those player matchup moments are something that are what you have to adjust to in this mindset. You know, you have months to prepare for the character matchup.
Yes.
But you don't know who's going to be piloting that character.
You might have seen every great situation that Akai can do, but what do you do when they decide, yeah, I'm going to do a stun dipper from here?
Yeah. Yeah.
But you didn't have any meter. Yeah, I want to see what you did. Oh my gosh, there we go. Nice late air dash. Definitely caught Mishiro, probably trying to do a throw on landing, but unfortunately gets counter hit. It gets a stun to boot. Kizzercrate on match point.
You know, it feels like Kizzer, for all of those risks that they are taking, most of them are on defense, right? They're kind of like a Bari option.
Yeah.
The offense is really, really stable. You're seeing, you know, projectile into like IAD, into just like safe pressure, see what someone does. You don't really have to reinvent the book for that too much.
No, not at all. Kizzer just showing the power of just staying consistent. There it is. Nice 2P to bait out the burst. One more mix-up will do it. What will Mishiro do? Has enough meter for a blitz shield, if they so decide. Nice anti-air.
Oh, and misses the version, but gets the
Oh!
double reset.
There he goes. All right, jumps over. Oh, but so it's a
Still
counter hit.
hits.
PRC, a much slower option.
Wow, I can't believe they blocked that.
Oh my days. Mishiro, they're doing
Knockdown?
it.
No,
Nice
the
throw! Mishiro waking up.
Slithering in.
Oh, this is the stuff I like to see. This is why I really like to see Dormancy.
Okay, oh, misses the knockdown, but we got pinned.
All right, great.
Get out of here.
Good favor thrust. Gonna push towards the corner here. Gotta keep the positive. Yeah, and Mishiro jumping out of the corner again. Very, very good.
All right, setting up the gates. Threatening, but not having to act on them, just using them as a way to get some space. And he's working out, misses the conversion, but we still have pressure. We still have the corner.
Yep. All right, pressure the corner. Tries to answer, or go for the throw.
Nice throw there.
Oh, I like that reset. Using the 6P instead.
Yeah, just a little OTG.
Yeah.
Tack on a damage or two.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I was a little bit worried because one thing Kizzle likes to do at 50 meter plus is go for the gold IK. I wasn't sure if that was a setup for that or not.
I would love to see one before the block is over. You know, the cinematics, that is part of what makes a Revelator special. And so, if anyone in there has the IK combos on lock, you know, if you're feeling good, you're up around, give it a shot.
Right, yeah.
You know? Do me and Ryudo a service.
Yeah.
Like, we're up here to see Guilty Gear and all its fun. I saw Danger Time already.
Yep.
So that's out of the way. You
Yep.
don't ever have to do that again, right?
Yeah.
I've seen tech buttons all day.
Yep.
Beautiful.
We saw stun there.
We
That's
saw
great.
a couple stuns. You got
Yeah.
the little eggs.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm like one instant kill away from kind of having the whole bingo sheet like mapped out.
Yeah. We've seen it all. We got the Rev2 experience, and I love it. I love it. We love
It's
to see
amazing.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, the combo pickup after that too.
So cool. It's so cool. Great stuff from Kizzercrate there. Once again, holding it down for the fit FGC. He's going to look back on this and get like, I hate that guy.
Putting this bracket on his back.
Yeah, carrying it like a nice squat rack.
Yeah.
1,000 pounds. All right, so now next up, we have a return of the fit FGC. Mr. K versus Young Trap Lord, who has no affiliation, so I can't make that joke once more.
That's okay. It's, you know, your two teammates here are making it pretty far along the bracket. You're going to have more opportunities.
Yeah. Maybe I'm trying to say that, hey, fitness kind of clears your mind sometimes, gives you something else to focus on and feel pretty good. And
Makes you stronger.
keeps you going, gets you stronger. But, you know, what's more important is you live your best life. All of you out there, make sure that you live in the best life. We're happy to have you here and that we're a part of your life here this morning at Frosty Faustings. The matches have been great so far. You all have been great so far. definitely let the folks know that Frosty Faustings is happening. If you like any sort of tournament action, the game is here. Look it up. We're going to be going for the next 2 days.
Yeah, we've got Rev2 all day.
Days.
It's going to be all day today. Going to have plenty of matches for you Rev2 heads at home. There are so many games going on across so many streams. You know, these events are community efforts. There are people from Low Kick doing this event here, but we have streams across the board, probably 5 games running at once, maybe more.
I think this alleyway here has like 5 games.
Yeah.
So like behind us is Strive. In front of us, I think, is Melty Blood. One over is Plus R. And then one plus over, I can't remember what was the first game over there, but it's... Oh, no, that one's Melty Blood. And this one is... Strive's behind us, yes. I got Strive behind us. I can't remember what's in front of us directly, but then there's Plus R, then there's Melty Blood.
There's more than one Guilty Gear title right on site.
Right, all right here. Like this is the Guilty Gear zone.
Within eyeshot. And, you know, there are other lobbies. There's the mystery game is going to be going. That's going to be a whole ordeal. I think they don't really stream that, right? Like
they usually stream at least top 8, but I don't know if they stream the pools, just because it's kind of a pain in the butt between all the different consoles.
I don't know if you can hook a Elgato up to like one of those old like Tiger Electronics, you know, like 2-bit games, but.
That would be an assault on the eyes. we might have to close down Frosty Faustings for poisoning the minds of the young children out there. It's like, is that how you used to play video games?
Yes.
Yes.
It was the only way.
It was the only way. All right.
So Mr. K and Young Traplord here. We're going to be seeing Elphelt again on screen, and Mr. K's Leo.
All right, Mr. What's the corner here? Oh my gosh. Elphelt is always a hard issue to deal with. Just so much pressure. Nice far slash to catch the run through there. Oh, 6-8!
Hit.
That has been so long since I've seen that. Even LostSoul's not even using it a ton as like an anti-movement move.
Really good way to check in advance, and it's doing dividends for Young Traplord, who has a substantial life lead, but finding themselves in the corner forces a burst of their own, really trying to, you know, maintain that advantage.
Yeah. Oh, that was really good for Mr. K there. Actually using the YRC off the dash to make sure that it takes enough time for Young Traplord to have to block the situation and gets themselves in very, very quickly.
And tough situation for Young Traplord, but they find their way out, and the fake dust, not having it.
I'm shocked that Mr. K didn't bite that and actually block the low. Nice cross through. Mr. K taking the first round.
Close round right there.
And now, Young Traplord was controlling that matchup like damn near the entire time. And then Mr. K brought it all the way back, and it's looking like I'm never going to make this mistake to let Elphelt play ever again.
Yeah. She belongs in the corner, not me.
Yeah, how dare, first of all, how dare you put a king in the corner? No one puts king in the corner.
Ooh, Pineberry explodes.
Yeah, Pineberry saving lives, ironically.
Yeah, normally. Ooh, rough flash kick and no burst to sit behind it.
Yeah, but no 50-meter on Young Traplord's side, so it's not going to get a huge amount of damage from this.
Yeah, could be way worse.
Oh, but speaking of way worse, a carry hit shotgun.
Oh no!
Makes you feel real bad.
Drops on the HS, but maintaining
what the?
Huh?
What the
Guilty
devil?
Gear?
Guilty Gear? Dice game?
Please
that
respond.
gets reset. That gets the reset. That was so good.
Oh!
Nice throw. Good OS there. One more for Mr. K. But what you double? Nice dead angle. I lost my words.
Oh
my God.
Who's alive?
Ah!
Wow.
5P will do it over the 6H. I wasn't sure how early that came out, but that pulls it through.
I forgot something on the bingo card.
Yeah, we did forget about the slowdown.
Slow-mo. I forgot that was in there.
Yeah, it's been
a while.
so long. I'm surprised Strive didn't roll with that, because that's, in my opinion, one of the coolest things they've added to fighting games in a long time. Shout out to Tekken. Shout out to...
Shout out to getting shot in your own face.
Why you hit yourself.
Yeah.
All right, gonna go for a quick knockdown of this. Get the corner here. Pineberry overhead, 6P overhead.
This is what you get for embarrassing me in front of all my friends.
Right.
Ooh, another Pineberry. Big combo.
All right, knockdown again here. Pineberry.
Not where you want to be against Elphelt. Feeling some deja vu.
Oh.
Pineberry again.
Catches the button.
The swirling birds.
Once again, 6H does so much work for Elphelt. It covers so much range, it kind of anti-airs, and if you block it and she cancels the Pineberry, she's plus ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's like, it's a little bit slower than some of her other options, but you get so much reward for it when it goes off.
counter hit start off of that is insanely powerful. Very, very damaging. Oh, nice 2D. All right, gonna dash under, keep the fireball going.
Tricks again.
Yo, I can't believe it. Mr. K is selling cereal here. It's tricks everywhere. Whoa! Once again, 6P is actually her overhead, but also her anti-air. So you saw Mr. K sail through the upper body invincibility.
It is all tricks and loops for Mr. K in this round.
Yeah. Let's see if Mr. K can close it out here. Or is he going to get frosted at Frosty Faustings?
All right, Trap Lord in the corner again. Avare, Champagne.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's okay. Try to confirm off that. You can. It's just a very tight link off a counter hit. Ooh, nice throw.
Nice throw.
There we go. We're throwing out everything right now here. Mr. K is throwing out every single trick that he has. Oh, no. Young Trap Lord is reacting extremely well to the counters.
Yeah, managing those, and you know the throws are coming into play because of that. But to block all of this as well, huge pressure. But Young Trap Lord not having it.
Yeah, and like you saw that Risk's cranking up, and Young Trap Lord not caring and just saying, "Look, I'll eventually get out of this situation if I block long enough."
Yeah, it doesn't bother me to be like, "What?"
Look, I got places
Oh,
to be.
can't block that though. Forces the burst. Corner looking good, but life bar looking low, and a nasty sonic boom to seal it.
And Young Trap Lord shaking their heads, but they knew that was a good situation because they threw the Pine Berry and they thought, okay, they're going to be forced to block this. I'll use 2H to get back in, and I can cancel to the rest of my options and play again. And unfortunately, just ready to use the Fireball, the Sonic Boom to get out of it. See, there it is again. Throws that out there, goes straight into it. I'm going to run back in with Bridle and just...
Yeah, you know, I mean, Mr. K had a little bit of life to work with there. I think Pineberry hitting wouldn't have been the end of the world if that was a trade. The boom covers so much space.
Right.
And there's not really a way through it other than sitting and blocking for Elphelt. So really good choice from Mr. K's side to say, if you're going to try to come at me with this pressure, like, you're going to have to go through this first.
Right, right. If you want to deal with the king, you got to step in the ring.
Yeah, absolutely. And moving on. PFGC.
Yes. All right. All right. One more for the FGC. Yeah! That said, you all have been awesome. We're going to go on a small break here for a bit, but we will have more wonderful commentators on after us and more great Guilty Gear XR Rev2 action. So stay tuned. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your pets that we're here at Frosty Fausting. We'll see you soon.
Mission. Who dares to enter the main? Soul Badguy. Venom versus Soul. Get ready to rock. Heaven or Hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. Negative penalty.
welcome back, y'all. Back for another set of pools of Guilty Gear Xrd Rev2 here at Frosty Faustings 2022. I'm here checking with Deadward. How you doing?
Very good. We're here in the heart of the Midwest. More Xrd coming up. The story of Mr. K, the story of those going to 24, those will be later. Now we're looking at more up-and-comers.
That's
and
right.
we've got Squishi and Fabian coming up.
Yeah, Squishi and Fabian looking like Venom versus Soul matchup right now. I'm not familiar with either of these two players, so we'll see how they're going to do. In this set of pools, we do have coming up Autodidact, Super Raptor, Frosted, and Black Snake in B1. And in B2, we got the Arm with that Ram, Vero, Slayer, Krakatoa, Faust, At the Flip, Chip, excuse me, and Turelth, Baiken. So we got a lot of good players coming up here on this block of pools. Right now, it looks like they're getting into it right now with Squishy, Venom, and Fabian on that Soul.
Yeah, this is going to be a heavy hitter because this matchup is pretty Venom favored, but everyone's got a plan until you get hit.
Yeah.
And Soul, he can hit.
Yeah, Soul's got a lot of different ways to get around Venom pressure, but it's also one of those matches where like you as the Soul player need to know that you can do these different things here and there.
Oh,
so if you're unfamiliar with the matchup, you kind of just feel like you're getting steamrolled by Venom.
Yeah, you're going to feel like you're running into a brick wall and just can't shake it at all.
Yeah. So we'll see. We're training for the players going right now. They've been on standby for a few right now.
The calm before the storm right now.
Yeah. It's that shaky feeling of like you just want to sit. You're sitting there, just wanting to play. You're ready to hit that button to go, or you got to wait for the TOs to tell you. And that first match of the pool too, you just want to get all that anxiety out.
Yeah, and I mean, let's talk about stage fright for a second. You're playing on stream, got everybody looking at you, you've got your friends back home. They want you to do well. You don't want to look like an embarrassment in front of them.
Exactly.
So, plenty of room to screw up and look like a fool, and you don't want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if you're not as like, because all of us really haven't been into like anything offline, a big offline thing in like, at least like a year and a half, 2 years. So for everyone, even like the more top players, the higher like experienced players, we're all still like just getting like readjusted to everything to just playing in this environment.
The pressure that wasn't there in the past is back.
Yeah.
And last pool at least, there was a lot of noise from the crowd.
Oh, was there?
Oh yeah.
I bet. I was watching a little bit of the last match over here, and it seemed like the crowd was super into that one.
Let's get into this. Venom versus Soul. We got Fabian on that Venom and Squishy on the Soul.
We'll see how much they each know the matchup.
Oh, very dangerous round start from Fabian there, or Squish there.
Yeah. Fabian getting in there really quickly. Trying to get that basic Venom stuff down, but a big counter from Soul can really tilt it in his favor.
So far, Squishy has really been liking the committal options.
Yeah.
A lot of big buttons here. Wants to play at Venom's range, but that reversal throw is going to take Squishy all the way to the corner.
Yeah, right now Fabian playing a bit, what's the word, rigid, but it's working out. It's like Squishy just kind of like seems like not really sure what they should be doing in the matchup.
Yeah, very, very confident as a Venom to hold your ground like that and just put a button out.
Got 2K into the dust loop, so you got these.
The combos are there. Squish gonna take this knockdown.
That's a classic. Oh, burst
oh
super.
My goodness, that's invincible. Squish has to hold that.
Nice blocking at 5D. Too early on a single wire C. That happens sometimes. You cancel it too soon.
And yeah, finds the hit. That was honestly, could have been really big brain from Squishy. Allowed themselves to be wake up thrown 3 times. And that last time just baited it out, big counter hit. And now Fabian's getting dropped in the corner once again. Toss him!
A little side stab into the wild throw. Gets the trade on the Gunflame, that's big.
Yeah, it's always gonna work out for Soul there. Gunflame does not go away when Soul gets hit.
Wow, 5 stuns? I've never seen that before. Grand Viper for your troubles. Squishy realizing they can do a lot more than initially thought, just kind of imposing their will.
Yeah, and Fabian's idea of being a brick wall there kind of fell apart. So we're going to see if Fabian might start moving a little bit, try and dodge this aggressive action from Squishy.
Yeah, because especially that Squishy has like the conversions down too. He's able to just get in there and get the hits real quick. It's not going to be a problem for him if Fabian just kind of stands there.
Fabian putting themselves back in the corner, not a great look there. Now just has to fight his way out. Oh, big counter hit, but no conversion.
Yeah, so he's not ready for the conversion there. That's another Fafnir right there too. He could have gotten the conversion.
Okay.
Fabian just committing to the wall, not moving an inch forward or inch back.
Here we go. Charged ball here. Fabian wants to keep this corner position, and an air throw is going to help a ton with that. The reset.
Oh no!
Oh my
Short the
goodness.
Gophers.
Fabian feeling himself just a little bit too much there.
All right, discharging his near. Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
and
that.
one more time. Soul Grand Vipering in.
Conversion? No, not quite. Full charge blitz. Trying to catch something, I guess.
Ooh, and the 2D going under these balls.
And the Dust Loop takes it for Squishi.
All right. Fabian on winner's life here. Squishi just one more round away from taking this.
I feel like if Fabian moved more than not at all, he'd be doing a lot better in this matchup.
Yeah, a little more fancy feet.
Because even just staying still, they're getting like a lot of random hits here and there. That's like amounting to a lot.
And especially when Squishi is swinging like this.
Yeah.
Lots of big buttons, 6H, 5H. Really wanting to come in from the distance and hit Fabian.
Yeah. This Ring goes to the Wild because Goldberg's for his trouble.
And
Yeah.
Venom loves his meter, but again, Q5, Stinger Aim, these are great tools at Venom's disposal. But against Soul, you can't just throw them out.
Doing raw Archangels. Why not, right? Squishy content with taking those. Good block the 5D again.
Block on the overhead. Squishy is paying attention.
Squishy just needs one more solid hit. Wasioki. All right, with my ball. Okay, nice. Tried it.
Ooh,
He's been
oh,
doing
misses
the
the air
stuff.
throw.
Conversion. Got it. Nice.
Makes it happen. All right, Squishy taking it 2-0.
Good
And
stuff
the,
there.
the Soul will keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, Fabian was like, for someone who just planned their feet somewhere,
Yeah,
not too bad.
for
I'll
sure.
give credit. And even towards the end, like they saw that the Stinger Oki wasn't really working because Soul just Grand Vipering under.
Yeah,
And then they started to at least do something different with like throwing a ball out and doing that instead.
yeah. And in tournament, it's always hard to like think about your matchups and how you're adapting.
Yeah.
And so Fabian's doing stuff that's like good for Venom to do in neutral, but when you're against Soul, who has Grand Viper and can just mess with all your stuff
Yeah.
whenever he wants to, you really gotta like slow it down and use those options less, because Soul's gonna look for it and he's gonna try and punish you for it. So needed to adapt to the matchup just a little bit quicker.
Yeah. You can tell they're just kind of like in general like unfamiliar on to do. They might not, maybe they don't play the game as much.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out the little ins and outs.
Yeah, but Fabian, where credit is due, great conversions, and was really working all those hits.
Sure.
Taking up a lot of space, using that 5H, and smacking that Venom in the face, which is exactly how you win the matchup.
I'll give Fabian this kind of credit. All those Dark Angels at least worked. Just more than I can say for myself.
Those did not get Grand Viper at least.
So good
Kudos
stuff.
to that.
We're gonna move on to Reptalionseas versus Reicy.
Reicy.
AONI Reicy.
That's AONI Reicy.
Reicy, excuse me.
Coming in
This
from
AONI team.
Connecticut. Yeah, AONI representation.
Trying to impose their will all of a sudden.
That's later. That's the next match, because right now we got Turelth,
Oh, never
Baiken
mind.
Extraordinaire.
Versus, I'm not sure who this is.
Unknown. We got a dark horse here. Unknown player dropping in.
Suddenly a new slot in the bracket showed up.
Oh man.
No info on this person.
Gotta check. Smash GG, is everything okay? Do we
Yeah.
know who this is?
Turelth at least they've been getting better. They were always on that play from
Mhm.
before, but like this post kind of like this post Strive World that like Plus R and Exert are both in.
Yeah.
They've been kind of like coming on the up and up for like net play.
Yeah,
And
and
there's been a few players like that too.
Turelth has also been labbing a lot of Blaze Blue cross tag, trying to get that Yang in.
Mm-hmm.
So really, is a player that really likes armor.
Yeah.
Really wants to get in.
Yeah, that's definitely a type you get attached to. You get that feeling of like, oh, they can't mess with me at all.
Yo, and repping the Baiken shirt, Turelth is ready to show up, and here we go. We got Turelth versus Luna.
Luna, okay.
We'll be rocking the Kai Kiske here. And Baiken is another character difficult to adapt to in tournaments. She has a lot of defensive abilities.
Yeah, she's
And-
very like slippery too in a lot of ways. That kind of makes it hard to like get your game going down.
Yeah, and one of the conundrums with anime games is that a good defense is a good offense, because anytime Turelth is going in, at any point he can break out that parry and try and punish you for taking your turn back.
All right, Turelth going in there. The Rokusai RC, very strong.
Yeah, and Turelth, with burst still on the table here, Luna without it, so
Nice
these
air throw
hits
on the
that Turelth
zombie.
get are going to be really good. Ooh, and this is it not adapting, using setups that are good against any character but Baiken, because the second that sword comes down, she's a zombieing right through it, and she's right out.
Yeah, you got to really change up the kind of Oki you're going to do. You can't really do like the basic projectile Oki against her all that well.
And Turelth using those JD loops, not able to kill just yet. Oh, and tossed into the corner. This is Luna's chance.
Oh, all right, go burst. See it make something happen. Ride the lightning. That's not going to hit.
Meet her up. Will neutral skip. Oh, and the toss! Luna
All right,
making it
thank you.
happen. Oh, the
Oh,
overhead.
no. Yeah, that
Good
was
block
a
by
big play.
Turelth, and is going to take that turn back and finish Luna off. Now down a round. Let's see what Luna can break out.
All right, falls back into Tommy. Not a big conversion though from Turlet's side. Getting in there, all right. Not too bad neutral right now from Luna. Gets in with the JH. Nice little combo into some Oki.
Yeah, Luna doing a great job zoning with those projectiles, but eventually she gets caught, and now it's Baiken time. This is going to be big damage, but a little bit of a drop there from Turelth. Still keeps the positioning, though. Oh, but gets reversed immediately.
Yeah, Baiken's corner pressure is really strong in this game because of the way up chain works. And he's able to catch you just kind of doing anything from up there.
And just having no way to get rid of IED JH is also incredible. Making those JD loops again, and this is last hit situation.
Yeah, bait the burst. No, then punish it on the way down. Chance for Luna. Conversion, yup. Oh, it's too high. Yeah, you can't get rid
Luna
of that
has
Grand
to get
Saver.
through a lot of a life lead here.
Yeah, those greed servers don't work in that combo from that high up. If you're doing Red Vapor Toss, you would have gone some in now. Then the Tommy YRC gets it for Turelth.
Yeah,
Game
and
one.
it's pretty common in anime games that have burst as a system where it persists between rounds that
Yeah.
you don't burst if you're up a round and they're about to win a round. So Turelth keeping that, and I don't know if that was a drop from Luna or it could have been a burst bait, but that just not paying off either way.
Yeah, it's doing the combo that you're so used to doing in every situation that you don't see the adjustment you need to make sometimes.
There we go.
Good burst from Luna, getting off him.
And gets out of the corner at least. That's something that zoners will do sometimes is they'll burst out and try to get those projectiles going when really you want to get out of that corner as soon as possible.
Yeah, especially against Baiken.
Sigil set up. And
Right.
Luna's
Nice
air
air
thrown
throw.
out of the offense. Great job from Turelth there.
Good pressure, keeping it up, not letting Luna breathe. Good block on the greed sever. Luna doing a very good job fighting out of the corner, but the zombie keeps her in there.
And a missed DP. This is going to be big damage. Here we go. One significant hit, and this should be it. JD Loop, super available, doesn't even need it.
Got the bread and butter. Turelth on set point right now, playing very solid.
Turelth on fire right now. Luna's getting kind of shut out at this point.
She's been doing a little bit better in the second game.
Yeah, and the projectile zoning has been very good.
Yeah.
Keeping those dippers.
If you can get by getting like reasonably away from you, the zoning kind of work out a bit in your favor. But then once she gets in, you try to keep to that. That's when the problems start happening.
Yeah, and good positioning here. Luna can push Baiken into the corner if she can get a hit, and
watch
what
the
a
button.
hit she gets!
These Baikens just can't resist pressing something.
Make it work.
Oh, I would have let that rock. That might have worked. All right, Turelth's getting in there, pressing.
Throwing that to Tommy out. Oh, and jumps into the counter hit. What a heartbreaker. One hit away now, and Luna gonna get caught by the
What a
overhead.
character. A zombie the projectile and then hit the follow-up. However far away she was.
Hey, it's what everybody wants.
That's how it goes, man.
Bring that Baiken in.
I guess up the Turelth gonna move on.
Turelth definitely going to be a player we'll be seeing later in winners. One of the favorites to make it out of this pool.
Yeah, definitely a good player.
And yeah, it's just, Baiken can be a very difficult character to adapt to, especially for setups.
Yeah.
Because most setups assume my opponent has to wake up and that their options are blitz or block or DP.
Yeah.
Where Baiken, she can get that parry, then she can stay in it as long as she needs to.
Yeah, one of those characters too where you have to like really change up how you play.
Yeah.
You can't just do the basic, like especially if you're projectile Oki based character, you can't just do the basic things against her because she'll zombie it. Your pokes at ranges you'll normally just try to do things like catch stuff. One is zombie and you get eaten the counter hit for 50%. So you really got to change the way you play in a lot of situations to be able to even like get the playing field more level.
Yeah, and again, she's a defensive character, but her offense, at least in this game, is really difficult to deal with. She has the plus chain, IAD in with JH, which you can't duck,
Yeah.
and up chain to try and grab you when you jump out. So you really have to pay a lot of attention to what your options are when she's pressuring you. And she doesn't have to do that while you're pressuring her, because just boom, and she's out.
Yeah. And her up chain, she can do the follow-up on whiff too, so even if you dodge the chain somehow, you got to deal with the situation on the ground where she can do stuff.
Yeah, you got Stomp coming up. But now we got AONI Reicy, someone who I've been traveling with. Elphelt player from Connecticut.
Versus Reptalionseas, not really sure who they play.
Yeah.
Who'd you say Reicy plays?
Reicy plays Elphelt.
Elphelt, okay.
Yeah. So we'll be seeing setups, we're seeing grenades,
Yeah.
and hopefully a lot of shotgun pressure.
All the good Elphelt stuff that we love.
Oh, yeah.
Versus Reptalionseas, looks like Ramlethal on their side.
Okay, we got a Valentine matchup coming up.
Yeah, this one, usually I hear it's not very good for Ram.
I think it would be a massive struggle for Ramlethal.
Yeah.
So, if you've never seen XIV Ramlethal, maybe you're a Strive player, she plays a bit differently in this game. She controls neutral by setting swords on top of you, which then attack you. And so she's better while she's holding the swords, but when she puts the swords out, they attack you.
Yeah.
But so you'll see Ram has big combos and nasty setups, but to put those swords down, she has to be in counter hit state, and you can pop her.
Yeah.
You can
make her pay for that.
explode her like a pimple if you hit her while she's trying to set a sword.
Yeah, especially I imagine the grenade arc by itself, just on the ground and the air one you can throw, covers a lot of the space for the swords too.
Oh yeah, and Ram likes to stay in the air a lot to get those swords out.
Yeah.
And she's at very dangerous spacing for grenade and rifle.
We'll see. Well, once Ram gets going, it's one knockdown. All she needs to really set the blender on you.
But Reicy's starting the blender first here. No knockdown, but gets that nade on the tech out.
Pressure very hard for like most of the cats to get out of. First out. Excellent going. Draw 2H.
Oh.
Nothing works.
Reicy spacing around that 2H and is going to put Rep right back in that corner and finish it off.
Quick round for Reicy right there.
Yeah, man, Reicy hitting the ground running here. This is exactly what he wants for the whole set.
Yeah, as Elphelt, if you can just get them into the corner and start your shotgun pressure, you don't have to give them an opportunity to play. Or like the other aspects of the match that didn't come into a factor.
Yeah, Reicy doing a great job gatekeeping this corner right now. Rep just wants to escape, manages to do it that time, but Reicy's been really vigilant in making sure that Rep can't do that.
Yeah. Nice throw.
Toss and the grenade, but no combo off of it.
Get the burst save too. Quick first game there from Reicy.
Yeah. This is the attitude Reicy wants. This is the AONI mindset, and Reicy's bringing it to the stage right now.
Yeah, I've played enough against Crocs to know what your mindset's all about.
Oh yeah.
That's all I need to hear.
Keep it rocking. Oh, a lot of respect there from Rep. Just lets Reicy run all the way in.
Oh, bad burst. Yeah, that's kind of like the like a secondary function of like when you get to deal with this kind of pressure. It's like you don't know when you can get out, and then once they realize that, you can just get in and do whatever you want.
Oh, great duck there on the IAD. Goes under the jump button, but here's the super, and Reicy once again taking it.
Nice. Yeah, the far side in the super, even if it didn't connect and it just blocked, that's free pressure free too, so it's a really good option there from Reicy.
Here we go. Rep looking for any chance. Rep just wants to show the people what a Ram combo looks like, but has not been able to. Just getting completely smothered. More grenades, more shotguns.
That was pressure with JDYRC. The Cloud is taking into the
Mix up.
fuzzy. The good elbow stuff right there.
The easy overhead. We got meter here. Dead angle available. Will we see it?
Getting pressure
Holding
up.
out. Oh, gets the sword back, but will it be enough?
The tech
No.
blitz didn't work out, and Reicy with the quick 2-0.
Yeah, Reicy with a dominant 2 games.
Really taking advantage of like the unfamiliarity in the
Yeah,
matchup.
Reicy completely ruining my whole mojo. I'm talking about how cool Ram combos are, how messy the setups are, and Reicy saying, nah, Deadward, we're not seeing any of those.
Maybe next time.
Yeah,
Not this time.
wait till the arm. Reicy's like, wait till the arm comes out.
Yeah,
then,
wait
then
till
you
arm
got
is up,
it.
then
you
he'll
got
show you
it.
all the hot stuff. Reicy moves on, good stuff. Hopefully Reptalionseas does well in losers.
Yeah.
Pretty loaded brackets we got this time.
Yeah, and a lot of killers haven't been showing up.
Yeah.
So a lot of these pools that have seemed pretty difficult have been, like there's a clear path for a lot of players who may not have expected to get out otherwise.
Yeah. All right, up next we got Akai Bullet versus Puddins. Not familiar with either of these players either.
Coming from the PFGC.
PFGC.
What do you think the P stands for there?
Portland?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
The other P state. Maybe it's like Tower.
Well, the world may never know. Oh, and an interesting, we got a Zato coming up.
Got Jam versus Zato.
Ooh.
Kind of an annoying matchup for Zato. So like a lot of different kind of ways that like Jam to like really like take care of the puddles that come up from the invite hells, dealing with Eddie. Of course, Perry comes into play in this kind of matchup as well.
Yeah. Fast buttons are a godsend in the Zato matchup. And we'll see how Jam's able to weather the storm. Do you know if there's an interaction between Eddie and the parry at all that's really good for Jam?
Eddie, probably a lot of those Eddie hits are mid. So I imagine like maybe like Eddie P can get parried or like maybe like a Nobu or something.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you would go for that as Jam. But just have them the option there. Maybe like carrying like a 2S or something as well.
Gotcha. So Puddins might have to incorporate a few more lows than usual against this character.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that's the case.
All right, going in there and see what happens.
Ooh, and great 6P there.
All right, got knocked down. See what you got. Trying to summon. It also is a matter of how familiar Jam is in this matchup too.
Yeah.
It's one of the things where if you don't know what Zato's doing and how to get out, then you can just like steamroll.
Puddings making it work. A lot of this matchup is going to come down as to what Puddings is able to do once he's able to take an offensive turn.
Yeah.
Because Jam is completely in control of the neutral. She's really fast, and her attacks hit really fast as well.
DB straight out of there, but got caught anyway. Not the worst situation with Jam there, because Eddie's still kind of recovering right now.
Yeah, nice meter to keep it safe. Oh, big trade there on the 6H.
And in there, missed the throw. Go for a little combo, get something.
It's bullet time. Here we go, one last hit. Oh, and the wake up 5P working so well for Puddings, but in those situations, Jam just has the faster buttons. It's dangerous for Puddings to contest and just lets her have it.
Yeah, you gotta be particular about what kind of buttons you press in certain situations.
Okay, quick burst there. Puddings wants to make sure to get out of that corner, but is not able to.
We haven't, but Bullet trying to get in there right now.
Yeah.
Lost summon, didn't let it rock. Nice. Counter has me big damage.
Shark him up, but it's...
He tried to catch him with a Nobu on the way down too, just a little bit misspaced. Now Jansen can get the knockdown into another card. Try to go for the
Look at
ID.
it, 50 meter, keep it safe. And the overhead, no burst available, didn't dead angle, and now Puddings down a game.
Yes, it's really playing at that kind of like pace against Jam, as the way like Puddings is trying to do. It's not gonna work out in Zato's favor. You have to really be able to like pick your spots and slow it down to where you make her deal with everything.
Yeah, and it's all about offense for Zato.
Yeah.
Because if he gets this knockdown and is able to run it the whole way, that's how you win. But if Jam's able to go back to neutral, that's where you're scared.
Yeah, like right now, Bullet's kind of staying on the ground a lot, and like he knows that Pudding's kind of scared to set the throws down. So when you know they're scared like that, you just take advantage.
And here we go, burst. Oh, and still Bullet with better corner positioning here.
Nice, caught him. Do it again. Yep. Okay, no combo though. Yeah, tough combo.
Overhead. And now Puddings with no meter to try and escape these situations that Bullet's gonna put him in.
Keep pressure up. Got two cards on deck. Gets the overhead. Hey, gets the combo. Nice. Goes the routing and gets the kill.
Doesn't even need to spend the meter. That looks like a lot of red health, but she had even more in the tank after that.
Oh yeah, that combo's still going. Now star 6 hits the classic.
Okay.
Good little hits, good trade for Jam there. Full combo, no cards, also no knockdowns from that.
Ooh, yeah, no knockdown. Oh, great. This back throw is huge.
Hey, gets it.
Puddings has to keep this going. Keep the pressure up. Unblockable.
Oh, dropped
but
it.
no, the tech out.
Nice blitz. All right, Puddings fighting back pretty well right now. Trying to get Dallas game going, burst out,
Okay.
now trying to give Jam the momentum. Nice, IB into the throw.
Meter is available for Bullet here to try and get out.
There you go. He was messing up those strings earlier. He's taking more down now. Anyone's game.
Ooh, oh, bursting there. Bullet wants this right now.
Well, let's try
No
to get away
Eddie
with it.
available. One more hit, and the toss behind. Not going to quite kill.
Ah,
Oh, no.
Go for it. No, it's too
Oh,
high.
misses the parry. Last hit
Whoa,
situation. Oh, my God.
What's going on?
That what a
Oh!
double KO. Both players are going to get around here.
Yo.
Oh, look at their stun themselves. What a scramble there. Jam with the wake-up card up, and Zato just completely missing command grab.
Even though that's a double KO, that's a win for Puddings because both players do not get around. That evens up the rounds. All right, we're in there.
Ooh,
Does anyway.
just attack. That's an overhead.
Works out.
This is how Zato wins. Keep her in the corner, but loses the plus frames, has to let her out.
Nice blitz, but too far to do anything off it, but now blocking these drills. Over out.
No Biru up, shark attack, shark attack.
All right, make something happen. That's a
All right,
knockdown.
burst and meter available for Puddings. This is not as scary. Burst off the table now. All he's got is a dead angle.
Hey, look, a lot of meter. All right, this is good for Puddings right now. DP's out, wasn't ready for it. Anyone's
Okay.
game. Puddings sitting on almost under
One
bar.
more meaningful hit. That's all each player needs. Oh, and Ryujin
And
right
that
through.
is a meaningful hit right there.
Oh man, there was so much more left in the tank after that. Jam could have done so much damage, but the one hit is all that was needed.
Yeah, good old trusty max level Ryujin coming through at the end for Jam with a slugfest.
Yeah,
Pudding
look,
was almost winning actually. It was doing pretty well.
look at this situation.
Oh my god.
High K. Oh, and it doesn't even kill off the 2S, and boom, double KO. Both players going down.
There's that final interaction.
And here it is, the meaningful hit. Cards Ryujin up to the max, wants to get the shark out here, but dashes forward, and here it comes.
Waiting for it. There it
Oh,
is.
man.
Got it at the end there. Good stuff from Akai Bullet moving on.
Yeah.
But it's almost really brought it back in those that last game too.
Yeah, and weathering the storm through Zato pressure is really difficult. But Bullet made it look not that difficult.
Yeah. He was able to find the groove there. And really, if it wasn't for like a few crucial drops at the end, he was able to take that
yeah.
around. But up next, we got the darkest of snakes himself, Mr. Black Snake.
That's
Coming
right.
up with that Venom versus the big ol' unit. Not familiar with this player. Black Snake, of course, Midwest legend. Been playing Venom since 1975.
Oh, yeah.
Very
And-
strong with this character throughout all games.
And for those of you who aren't familiar with XR's pantheon of Venoms, you may know Peppery Splash, who is the most winning of all the Venoms, but Black Snake is the most creative of
Yeah.
all the Venoms. This man tries to write poetry in a video game with what the setups he does.
He tries to write poetry at like 50 miles an hour.
And sometimes the poetry is just letters that don't
Yeah,
spell anything out, and you're like, why did you write this?
Sometimes there's like 15 consonants at a time, and he's like, no, it's good, trust me.
But without a doubt, top player.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing I respect him for, he plays the character he thinks is the best in the game.
Yeah.
I've had like 2 real conversations with him. He's just like, yeah, I play Venom in Exarch because Venom's the best player in Exarch. Or best character in
Yeah.
Exarch. Everyone has to come to you, so he's the best.
Yeah, very big believer in the character in general. Even in like Plus R, like where Venom's not good, he'll still be like, oh, Venom's like really strong in that game too. So it's very, very strong belief in Venom as a character
Yeah, and
overall.
we'll see if the big ol' unit is ready for this. Ready to catch the Venom virtuoso.
Yeah. Black Snake on that pastel Venom. Big old unit. I'm not sure what they play. They're looking at their notes right now. Slayer.
Ooh.
This is a matchup that's in Venom's favor. Like if you let Slayer get that big hit on you, you're in that combo and pressure.
This is a matchup where Venom shouldn't have to make any mistakes.
Yeah.
But you're only allowed 2 mistakes. That's all you get, and then you die.
And then you get counter hit for all your life.
So we'll see at how well the big old unit does in making Black Snake question decisions, make Black Snake worried about what's going on.
Yeah.
And let's just see. Here we go. Letting the intros rock. This is a classic for anime tournaments.
Letting Sharon fly off in the distance.
Yeah, you play cool characters. Let them show off. Spin around, take the clothes off.
I am still so sad he never got like a suit DLC. I've been wanting that since the jump, man.
The no dapper Venom costume.
I don't care how hard it is. I just want it.
Arc says make it happen.
Oh?
Maybe a button check here.
I think big
Oh
old
yeah, they're
units having
communicating
some,
with one another.
Yeah, I guess he got disconnected.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna see what's happening right now. Low communication. They're probably gonna restart.
What's probably happening is the big old unit is like, oh, are you gonna take that game? And Black Snake's like, nah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Let's play video games.
Black Snake kind soul.
All
All right, back into it.
right, here we go.
I like Black Snake's mask too. It's a got a little Japanese like kabuki thing.
Ooh yeah.
Maybe not kabuki. That's not. Maybe that's not right.
Wants to look intimidating here. Letting the intros rock again. If you haven't seen it before, here we go.
It's so nice. You gotta show it twice.
Fly off, dear lady. There you go. All right, the briefcase is open. Give it a spin. Take the suit off.
Get a little more comfortable.
And here we go.
All right. Into it for real now.
All right. Black Snake retreating here a bit on the round start, but gets the first hit.
Nice mix up there from Black Snake.
Keeping it basic so far.
It's gonna be a matter of seeing how much big old unit is to be able to like adjust in this matchup.
Yeah, Black Snake with a gold first read here and now has max meter.
Oh yeah, Black Snake's a gold burster for sure. He's one of those.
Manually baits the burst. Black Snake is feeling right now. And here we go. This is the Slayer damage.
Dropped it, unfortunate.
That's why you can only make 2 mistakes.
Another big combo. Nice, I like it. Dropped it, but still not a bad situation.
Oh, tries to reset there. Ooh, and no jumping out. Not against Black Snake.
Yeah. Black Snake's very good at like doing a lot of different things in the corner situation to like make you feel uncomfortable trying to do things.
Oh, yeah.
Like he won't go over a lot of standard setups a lot of the time, just because he's trying to get like that extra layer to make you think about it a lot more.
Here we go. Black Snake gonna drop big ol' unit into the corner. Oh, where are you even supposed to block there? The answer is overhead.
Combo. Nice. And then Dark Angel, yup.
Dark Angel setup. This is one of Venom's best tools.
Let's jump out. I'll get away from that ball if I were you.
Oh, get out of there. Oh, no!
The delay?
Stolen
What a jerk.
by Black Snake. Yep. That's a really interesting situation for Venom where he makes a really big ball and he hasn't hit it yet.
Yeah.
Because you can play around that really well because you know Venom really wants to hit that.
I'm hitting that ball.
I will die to hit that ball. So you can play around with it, but it's also really dangerous because it does a lot of damage if you get hit by
Yeah, that big one. Even just chip damage is like a 10%. Another
Oh,
round
and
start
again,
gold burst.
Black Snake wants the meters, wants to play with his toys.
Good pressure right now, not ready for it. Good block.
Big ol' unit weathering the storm here and finds a place to fight back.
Yeah, he was finding those spots earlier in that first game too, but just wasn't quite getting the most of those situations. All right, back to give it up pressure. The Stinger YRC. Oh, there's something up right there.
Oh, the
no problem.
double jump. Oh, but Slayer's got the meter now. But Black Snake's the one getting the throw.
So I messed up a little bit right there, but no problem with Black Snake. Big ol' unit got a lot of meter on deck. Let's see if we can be able to use it though. Black Snake being very safe on the approaches and the
no
5D.
block on the overhead. Oh my gosh! Black Snake with the stare down and big old unit answering it in turn.
Yeah, Black Snake, he got won a few times. He's kind of giving big old unit chances.
Oh yeah.
But that's just his style. He's going to try to do the He's the type that's, I'm not going to do the same thing twice.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely not one of those. Almost got the conversion off the counter QV. You can't get full counter combos off those, but still you have to recognize them. Okay, nice fight.
Light him up.
Counter, nice, I like that.
And look at the damage here. Black Snake not going to give big old unit the burst, but there it is. Trying to burst out, but still stuck in this corner.
Yeah, just holding that pressure. Actually doing his best to fill like all the holes. Make sure he doesn't get anything off it.
6P and try to get through those balls there.
Oh,
burst.
Yep.
Burst coming out here for big old unit. This is it. This is where big old unit can finish it.
You can make it happen still.
Don't let Black Snake out of this corner. Should be last hit situation. Not going to build the meter for super, actually.
Yeah, not good with a kill, but strong setup. You have to have
One more setup. Oh, and the dead angle baited.
Has no meter. Next, this chip will do it. There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, finds the chip.
Good stuff there from
man.
Black Snake. Yeah. Big old unit was playing much better in that second game.
Yeah.
Once you get like you gotta get used to like Black Snake's style as a player.
Oh.
Because he does play very like unconventional.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Black Snake with like the setups, with like good neutral decisions. I did not know Black Snake had mad disrespectful tendencies as a player. Those were some of the most deliberate burst baits, dead angle baits.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
He's definitely one of those.
Like, oh, I'm gonna hit you. And
Real sweet guy, but when he's playing, he's like maximum jerk.
Oh, I'm not gonna close slash or then jump into it. I'm going to double jump over you, block the other direction, and you're still gonna burst for me.
You gotta be 3 layers of extra.
Yeah.
If you're very Black Snake.
Black Snake is about finessing.
Yes.
That's the Black Snake.
He wants to finesse. He wants to hit you with the cool stuff, and he doesn't care if it doesn't work. He's gonna try it again.
And once a lot of meter apparently. Those were some crazy gold bursts.
Yeah. Having meter as Venom is really strong. You can do a lot.
Oh yeah.
Of like damage with it.
One of the best characters for meter. Stinger YRC neutral skip, great tool to have.
Yeah.
Dark Angel for so many reasons, can take people to the corner, can create messed up Oki situations, and just deal a ton of chip damage. So
yeah.
I mean,
very strong meter options just all around the board. Even if solely to have the Stinger YRC on deck.
For sure.
For like extending your turns. And now it looks like we have Arm up on next.
Oh, yeah.
Versus, I'm not sure who that. Lotus. Oh, okay. I didn't know he was here. Lotus is a Leo player who was with Mr. K's disciple.
Oh, man. Yes.
I don't know how she's been playing lately, but he was on the up and up as like XIV was like more kind of like winding down before Stride.
So has Lotus been doing more of like a net play run recently?
Recently, I'm not sure what he's been playing. But before, he was definitely net playing monster.
All right.
He'd be on it all the time.
I know Mr. K was showing up in XR net play brackets for the whole pandemic. So.
And then of course, Arm probably has always been like the premier RAM in the US.
Oh yeah.
Super strong. Definitely the type where he gets you once and you're probably gonna lose that round.
And just in general, great finishes by the Arm across the board.
Yeah.
Shows up in top 8s everywhere. And so we'll see if this match will be a layup for the Arm or if Lotus is gonna make the Arm work here.
Yeah, imagine it's not too bad one way or the other. Leo having the flash kick does help out a lot in like Ram open situations. Because Ram really got to work around that. Take a Ram, okay, let's see what he's got. Nice block so far. Well, shimmy step, trying to catch you something.
Working it
out.
here. Ooh.
Alright, right back in there though. Gets a full combo. Dust. Yep, there it is.
I like the burst discipline from Lotus.
Yeah. Arm arguing for a knockdown. Basic DP. All the way to the corner. Has a 100 bar.
Both players with a ton of meter right now. Oh!
Okay.
If that was a messed up flash kick input.
I mean, it worked out.
Making it happen.
It definitely was not supposed to be a 6H. Oh, we're bringing it back.
But look at the meter, explosion coming out.
Yeah,
so,
Super RC was like a really go-to option right there for Ram.
Yeah, and you'll notice that Lotus has burst back. Bursting is super important against Ram because their combos are very long.
Yeah.
So you'll use that burst and you'll get it back really quickly.
Right, playing on neutral right now. Good blocks from Arm. Nice throw,
Ooh, no.
Do I be the first that you can throw that second one for free? Drop the conversion, that's okay. Nice backdash
Nice
from Lotus.
backdash. It's gonna do the corner swap here. Now the arm stuck in this situation.
That's from the dead angle to get out. Nice DP on the overhead. That might be a can situation for Leo. We got DP both the follow-ups and they're not tight enough.
Okay. Oh, not able to get the big projectile out.
Okay, go for a knockdown. Cross up? No.
Gonna get burst back in the next couple of hits. No meter to super to deny the burst.
Yeah, arm hard baiting the burst right now.
Great
Trying to
jump
get
out. Oh my gosh.
All right, looking for arm
Last
right
hit
now.
situation for
Nice.
Lotus. Toss him. What's the mix?
Nice
Air
put
dash
up.
back in.
Super fortunate he caught her standing.
Oh, not
OTG.
able to, yes!
Got
Gets
it.
it off the OTG. Lotus finding this second round here.
Super fortunate for Lotus that hit was like not in the air and on the ground. If that was an air hit, you would not be able to kill.
No, like burst it right away. Lotus could realistically get a second burst here. First has to find this hit on Ram though, and the corner is not where you want to be against this character.
Right. Well, Ram Records build a lot of meter for what I see them doing sometimes. Nice throw.
Ooh.
Arm ready.
Oh, it dashes right through and catches the jump as well. Lotus is working it. Knockdown here in the corner. Finds the overhead. Lots of meter to play with for Lotus.
The 2 combo we did. All right, I like it.
No burst, no bait on the burst there. But with this much life lead, it doesn't matter. Dead angle doesn't want to deal with Ram corner pressure.
Looking very good for Lotus right now. It's going RC. No, drops to hold it. Looking tough for Ram. One hit will do it, but the air-to-air JH will take it for Lotus.
All right, Lotus trying to make the upset happen here. And convincingly had a massive life lead there in that last round.
Yeah, the first round was like looking all arm, and then slowly but surely Lotus is making it happen.
Yeah, well, back to neutral. Arm looks to be slowing it down a little bit, using that bar slash a bit more, setting more swords in places where Lotus can't contest.
Yeah. All right, gets in there with the counter hit. Base the
Oh,
first and
base
shields it.
Lotus is going crazy. Not expected to win this, but now stuck in the corner.
All right, arm not shaking at all. That happens sometimes. It be that way sometimes, and he knows that.
Both players with plenty of meter here.
Arm should gotta go for one more. Definitely got to worry about DP on deck for Leo. Possible super. There it is. Yep.
Oh, found it. The arm felt safe.
Second hit. Oh, it hits.
Gets the dash through, even with the Hellfire,
One
not
more
enough.
touch.
Has to block this out though. Lotus.
Anyone's game. Lotus can definitely make it
Got
happen
that
still.
projectile trying to kill the throw. Swords.
Nice. Smacks him with the 4P.
Yeah, great check there. Seeing the dash forward and just smatting it away with a low committal button.
Those in the rough situation. Scary. Arm right back in there, not letting him breathe.
Stick him.
All right. The full conversion. Gets that knockdown. Looking like it. The mix. Basically DP again. Lotus has not had a high success rate in those flash kicks.
Lotus is not going to get burst back. This should be it because Arm just built the meter. No, goes for the setup.
Yeah,
Lotus with a fighting chance, but dead angles back into these swords.
First right point. You got a lot of bar. That's probably one.
Oh, it
hit.
connects!
Counter
Look
it
at this
too.
damage! And has the meter advantage here. Oh, the
Nice.
great backdash by the Arm. Dead angle right out. Catches the backdash with the
caught
2P. First available, not baited. Oh,
That was almost a real scary situation. for
yeah.
Arm right there.
Oh, and the Lotus Leo going for the hand on the head there. Was not happy about that because
Yeah.
if Lotus had baited the burst with the parry there, that would have been round.
Yeah, it sucks when you like almost made that slick comeback and you didn't quite get it.
Okay, bursts out. Back to mid screen here for these two players.
Yeah, very back and forth set so far between these two. Anyone's game right now. Lotus with the full conversion. Goes for the mix up. Nice.
Doesn't cash out, goes for the setup here. Oh no, and hits the blitz while it was still active.
Yeah, blitz will auto correct like that. Maybe Lotus just forgot. All right, full combo. No, drops it for the reset. Nice.
Classic Ram stuff. Lotus Leo getting the better positioning here. Oh, but the Arm now setting up. Swords are in.
Scary for Arm, yeah. the
Look
so
at the
very
meter, look at
unsafe.
the meter. Lotus did not want to contest it, was worried about Wake Up Super.
Yeah, Arm had a ton of meter to work with.
But look, Lotus Leo fighting an incredible American Ram right now, and is now just 1 round away from taking it.
Yeah, he's playing very good the whole set. Ram, where he needs to be right now in the corner. No, tech out,
Oh
dropped
no,
it from Arm.
check out and look at the counter hit. First, but can Lotus keep the corner positioning? Not able to. We're back to mid-screen now. Look at this feeder for the Arm.
Arm tried to throw that, but missed it. Whoa.
Oh, the blitz. Not letting Lotus Leo get that easy anti-air.
Lotus in the burst is going to hold it.
Is
Looks like
Lotus
he's
going to hold
it.
this burst for the 3rd round, or will Lotus spend it?
Alright,
Oh,
he's going for it.
Lotus believes, but no.
Sometimes belief will get you.
The Arm crushing hope, taking that burst and putting Lotus
But
Leo.
he almost built it all back already.
Yeah.
So not a terrible attempt. Ram does do a ton of hits. He'll get that burst back in a few hits right here. Final round here in this set. Anyone's game.
Ooh, the Arm playing the space here, activating these swords.
Lotus doing a super good job playing around the swords. Finds the hit. He can go for it just for the stance. A nice
The
low
low
blitz.
blitz. That is one of the biggest calls out in XIV.
Ooh.
It only beats lows, not mids, not highs.
Again.
And the burst bait. Lotus Leo is making it happen. The Arm dead angle attack available, but that's about it.
Nice call,
Oh,
RC.
made it
You are
happen.
dead.
And Lotus Leo with the upset over the Arm.
Whew. That was a great set right there.
These pools are crazy.
Lotus playing so solid throughout the whole thing.
This is Frosty Fausting. This is the Guilty Gear event. Guilty Gear Strive, Guilty Gear plus Arm, Guilty Gear, and most of all, Guilty Gear XR right here.
All right, here we got
Look
that
at
last
this
little
situation.
Saw that was unsafe. Went for the RC.
Take that meter, keep it in. It doesn't matter because the Arm was trying to set a sword, gets that counter hit. And look at this other counter hit.
Waiting
Bait
for
the
it.
burst.
No problem. Into the overhead kick.
Take her to the corner. That overhead barely missing for Ram, and that would have been the round.
This is our last little situation right here too.
Yeah, and Leo jumping up there, trying to hit the swords before they can attack. And great check there. That's classic fighting game stuff.
Yeah.
Recognizes the move, use something really fast, not committal to make it happen.
The big brain blitz on the way down from Arm. Probably looking for a DP, but caught the 2H same.
Yeah, knew that situation. Leo was looking for the anti-air, and blitzes it right away. But man, Lotus Leo making it happen.
Yeah, super solid set from them.
All right, and thank you so much to Gaming Generations, making it happen, using those consoles, and just a great partner for any fighting game event.
Yeah, they got everyone covered. And of course, we got King of Fighters 15 dropping February 27th. They have a big sizable booth here at Frosty's, and that code has been improving just throughout the betas. Looking like a real solid product to come out soon.
And don't forget, thank you so much to Belong, watching, playing, competing. I'm doing all of those things this weekend, so be sure to check them out.
And of course, we got Skull Girls. Download now for free on the App Store or Google Play. The game that keeps coming back, keeps staying alive, keeps dropping new content. And log in today for a free gift. They got that GGPO on deck, you know it.
And Windjammers. If you're at this tournament, you cannot stop hearing about Windjammers. Free bracket, prize payout. It's such a good game, such a great fighting game. You gotta check it out.
Of course, speaking of good fighting, we've got Them's Fighting Herds. Available on Steam, super solid online infrastructure, great lobby, great netcode. They have a booth here as well at Frosty's. Really unique game in the way it plays and like the kind of options characters have.
And
Highly
free-
recommend checking it out.
Yeah, free cosmetics if you own XR.
That's true. Get that soul hair.
And finally, we got the Paradise Arcade Shop showing up at Frosty's. Stick repair, button repair, everything you need to make sure you're ready to compete and that your stick feels fantastic when you're playing. Check them out at that website in the bottom left.
And of course, Texas Showdown. Reg continuing until February 4th, taking place April 22nd to 24th in Houston, Texas. H-Town representing as always. Texas Show I've always heard many good things about. Really solid tournament experience. If you're in that area trying to fly out to there, I recommend going. You got until February 14th to get the normal.
If you're watching these matches like, I want to play in person, there you go.
Yeah.
Go play. And of course, another regional coming up, again in the Midwest. If you're in the Frosty area, like, hey, I wish I came to Frosty, this is what you're going to. Happening in October. So many games, so many streams. Check it out.
And we got Vortex Gallery, the people who formerly ran the Anime Evo tournaments, went off in their own direction, starting their own thing. They got a bunch of tournaments coming up right now. Strive, February 26th, 27th. Melty Blood, Tab Luna, March 5th and 6th. KOF 15, March 12th and 13th. You can register on that. Smash.dj, that's Winter Guidance.
And of course, where we're at, Frosty Faustings. It's happening. Watch the streams. Enjoy the games. We'll be enjoying it in person for sure.
Gonna be hyped next year as well.
Gotcha. All right.
Finish it right now or never. A full throw blow with the mask I have to sever. Place and time from the full vibes line. Whatever imposes me, I will outshine. I endeavor to outlast whoever will try. Bad weather, the ship will capsize. Apply mad pressure, you will see my ugly side. Cause I'm not going down without a fight. No, I'm not going down without a fight. I'm not going down without a fight.
I just saw Blazing Strike. Got a real old school look to it, really heavy on the pixel graphics that they got. Trying to really go for that old game aesthetic, old arcade aesthetic. Looking like a real solid game to come out.
And I mean, you gotta love the legacy fighting games. They've been getting a lot of support, and people have been really showing up for the tournaments we have here for those games. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of love, and it's good to see a modern dev kind of getting in on that, saying, hey, if you like the old stuff, we got new stuff that's old stuff.
And make the new old once again.
Yeah.
And up next, our next set of bracket, full action, we got Super Raptor,
And
one of my SoCal natives, versus Squishi we saw earlier today with Soul.
Yeah.
Raptor very familiar with this matchup, just gonna know what to do. You saw earlier Squishi playing against Fabian. They were pretty unsure of how to do everything, but Raptor's gonna have it on deck.
So yeah, lore battle coming up. We got Soul versus Kai. We'll see. Let's hope Super Raptor's got a cool head.
Yeah, he's genuinely been able to keep. He'll keep to how he wants to play pretty well.
All right.
Round
Oh my!
start.
Good fundamentals.
9-9
Clear ahead.
PS on deck.
Oh man, the net play Kai comes to real life. Here we go. Greed Sever is a pretty fast overhead, but it's very unsafe. So if you're able to react to it, it's really bad for the Kai. So, and here, seeing it again.
All right, counter DP, you got the conversion. All right, gets a little something. Not quite a knockdown. Both take those. Also the RC to continue the pressure instead.
Super Raptor getting this Oki and baiting the dead angle attack.
I thought he was in the air for that one, not quite. Trying to get to the 5D and the far slash takes it. Super Raptor playing pretty solidly that first round.
Yeah.
Really keeping his pace up.
Squishy getting a few hits here and there, but getting pushed into the corner pretty frequently. Oh, and counter hit Gunflame. Squishy's able to convert that.
On the corner, nice little shimmy stab. We saw that earlier. He's working again. Into the full conversion.
Look at this damage from Squishy. There's so much red life.
Nice. The wild
And
throw.
toss him.
Even to try and burst save. All right. What's next? Try to go for again.
Oh!
PRC. Nice.
Yeah,
And the
PRC,
stun.
take a look at him. What are you doing? And good burst discipline from Super Raptor there, keeping it for this final round, knowing that the life deficit was too much to close there.
Yeah, very risky burst you go for in that situation. You're about to be able to play a little bit.
Oh,
Switch got in
great
last time.
Gunflame spacing, and Super Raptor biting on it.
Yeah, so you got it last time, which kind of made it work from there. Did he keep
Oh!
it? You got those? No, not quite.
Gunflame. These Gunflame spacing have been perfect.
Just a hit.
Squishy has been making a lot of great decisions recently. Look at this meter.
Yeah, he's done a good job getting in. Oh, that's not gonna work, yeah.
Save and oh no, punish.
Oh,
Trade! And
that
makes
sucks.
it happen. Ooh.
Normally, like, you'll stuff Gunflame when that happens, but I
Yeah.
didn't quite get that time. You just barely got it out.
Yeah, it's a hard projectile to contest because it doesn't go away when Soul gets hit.
Unless it's like real early.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you hit the startup, it's gone.
All right, good burst. See what we got. Sling up these grinders in the air, trying to get something. Caught him with one. The Raptor special right there.
Yeah, Super Raptor playing a little bit more defensive now, a little bit more away. Doesn't want Squishi getting in again.
Yeah. All right, gets air throw. Yep. Bad situation. Let's grinder okay. What's he got? Goes low. Nice angle.
Yep, dead angle was available. Spends that 50 meter, gets out of that corner.
Round looking pretty good for Raptor right now, but Squishi in those other rounds. Once he got in one time, it was kind of a wrap from there. Closes out the 2K2D.
Yeah, and a bit of an unfortunate interaction there. Squishy wanted to throw Kai when he landed next to him, but got the 6H instead.
Straight grinder pressure right there. Knockdown, yep. Goes for normal 6H. Okay, DP's out. See if we got a little something going.
Ooh, catches that jump back with the 5K. But it's Super Raptor time now. Has that grinder up.
Yeah, I think he just misses Oki or something. Nice stay on the
Nice
burst.
burst bait.
Another bait.
Oh, man.
Got him.
Squishy flex a little bit there at
Little
the
bit.
end. Once you can't do any more health damage than your opponent has, but you can do more mental damage than your opponent
When
has.
you let them know that you know,
Yeah.
that goes a long way some days. All right. Tied up all 1-1 right now.
Yeah, and jumps out of that gunflame. Making the right decision with the spacing, and again, the instant burst on the Fafnir. That's so much damage if you don't burst it.
Yeah, that could have been baited by Squishi if he was more prepared for it. Very common burst points for a lot of people.
All right. Squishy with a bit of a meter advantage here, and Super Raptor's not gaining it because of that that tension pulse penalty from the Roman cancel.
Yeah.
Oh, but
He wasn't even ready for it. He was just doing it for the pressure.
wanted the 2D maybe and hit 5 by
Maybe,
accident.
yeah.
Here we go, sends that projectile out.
All right, good job keeping the pressure up from Super Raptor.
Spends
That's gonna
the
hit
meter,
it.
and that's it. All right, Super Raptor 1 round away from taking this.
Super Raptor on set point right now.
That's
99
it
GS
again.
once again.
Can't stop him from doing it. Super Raptor is ready to go.
All right, it's pressure, goes high, nice blocks. Squish is doing a very good job of blocking those generals.
Ooh, black beat there from Super Raptor.
Full knockdown, yep. Squish got a lot of meter to work with.
Oh, Super Raptor guessing wrong there with the 2S. Squishy is in this.
Nice back dash.
Burst available for Super Raptor now. Let's see if they use it. Here we
If I
go.
was Raptor, I would hold on to the burst.
Yeah, you are a round up, so it makes sense if Super Raptor chooses to hold it, which they are going to end up doing.
All right, last round, final. See if we close it out. Raptor was doing a pretty good job controlling for most part of the set, but
Oh,
Squish
nice
make a
block
comeback.
there on the overhead. Oh, trade there in Super Raptor's favor. It's going to get a big combo off of this.
Just eats it. Maybe he's trying to blitz. That's gonna be big. Oh, he's trying
Keeps
something.
it going, and that will be it.
Unfortunate.
Super Raptor eventually finding the W there.
Goes up the Super Raptor. They'll move on. Yeah, Squishy was making stuff happen at the end. I think maybe he just missed a blitz or two, and then just wasn't able to do it.
And I mean, Squishy was using special moves excellently.
Yeah.
A lot of like revolvers to go over 2S. Fafnir was hitting more often than it wasn't. So great play, but in the end, it's Super Raptor who's gonna take it.
Yeah.
Cash
right
is
here in the
out.
situation, he was trying to maybe do a blitz because at that point, just that thing, you want to at least try to maybe like keep your meter, more of your meter anyway, to make something happen.
Yeah, and use that meter to like get the hell out of there.
Yeah. But when you're like down that much life against the character, any character in this game, you really just have to like think really wisely about what you're gonna do in that situation.
Yeah, and great decision making. I mean, like the 2H usage was like a big turning point there.
Yeah.
Squishy tries to tech out, air dashes forward the JH, but boom, Kai's ready, gets that big counter hit, puts you in the corner, and the momentum has completely shifted at that point.
Yeah, Squishi was doing a really good job once he was like in, but more towards the second half of the set, Super was doing a really great job keeping them like away from that kind of like positioning.
Yeah.
So after we move on, next up we got Pat the Flip versus Gummy.
Yeah.
Pat, of course, with the Play Guilty Gear group, holding the scene on his back as much as he can, doing all he can to like just have people be playing as much tournaments as possible.
Has been keeping the net play West Coast alive, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we were both doing the NorCal SoCal for a while for Wednesday Night Fights. Eventually for SoCal, just because like the way it was working out, we opted to just not have expert for SoCal anymore, but like combined everything into NorCal. So from there, it's been continuing on in NorCal, and then since then, they've been doing on a case-by-case basis, but like of people outside the region. If the connection is good to West Coast, you can play at Wednesday Night Fights. So hit up Pat on Twitter, ask him if you can do a connection test if you're trying to play in the tournament. He's been very open to a lot of people, like Crocs and Socks is one person from New York.
Yeah, I've seen
He's
Crocs
on the other side
and
of the state.
invading from the East Coast, but he's got fiber optic, and he just gets in there.
Yeah, as long as the connection is stable, like a 5 frame or less is tolerable for playing online in the tournament. And that's honestly that's most of the country you can do that with.
Yeah.
Like we had the really big one bracket 2 weeks ago in honor of trying to kill the Baiken, Mr. Bread, high precise bread. And that was a 64-man bracket.
Man.
And that was people all over. And it went pretty well for the most part. There was some delays here and there, but the bracket that big.
Yeah. Not to undersell him, Pat the Flip is not just about community work. Pat the Flip is also about chip.
He is about getting in that ass.
Getting in. And we'll be seeing that chip fast, unbelievably fast, teleports, incredible moves.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Gumi, it's playing Turelth.
Oh,
okay,
man.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got a ton of Baiken experience on West Coast.
Ooh.
I know Midwest has some chips playing here and there. I forgot Whoopi Gold versus that one chip.
Ooh,
and they've gotten a lot better, too. So they're both going to know what to do. It's just a matter of, like, what interactions they know or don't.
All right. Well, let's see if Turelth might be able to use this experience against Pat.
Yeah.
Bring out some crazy Baiken stuff.
Pat also has the sort of player advantage in that he plays a real more neutral based, slower chip than a lot of other people. So you playing against him, if you're not used to that kind of style, it might be a bit uncomfortable.
All right, and if your only exposure to Guilty Gear so far has been Stripe, if there's one thing you know about this game, it's that Chip dies. Look at this damage.
That's the universal truth. Chip will explode.
So Pat's going to have to play pretty careful here not to get hit by any big counter hits. Oh, goes low on that Azami, baiting out the parry.
Yeah, he saw that Baiken was already Azami and offered to look for the 2 nice hits. Right there from Turelth.
Air throw there, and Turelth is in. Cashes out, no burst available. That's going to be a quick round.
Good stuff. Yeah, it's one of the matches that's very volatile, too, for Chip.
Yeah. Oh, no! Look at this damage. And dropped in the corner as well. Pat the Flip is struggling.
Yeah, it's this corner pressure on Baiken so strong. Caught him with the fuzzy. If you stand block the Tatami, you open yourself up to getting fuzzy like that.
All right, and look at this life lead Pat has to close right now. Double chain, both are plus, and the perfect
and
now.
Perfect Turelth. No mercy. Showing his comfort in the matchup.
Man. Turelth trying to send Pat home in a body bag after that one. That was disgusting.
Pat, no slash though. He can definitely make it happen.
Yeah, keeping the movement here now. And
Next.
yet, showing the throw is great against Baiken because it's the only attack she can't parry.
Yeah. Saying that option to make Baiken uncomfortable doing the Azami is really important.
All right, Beta Blade knockdown, not the best.
Air throw, missed it. Don't try to go for it. Yeah, Pat's playing a lot more slippery this round, trying to keep her on her toes.
Oh, and the rare blitz from Baiken.
Very fortunate for Pat there because he tried to blitz on the way down too. If Turelth did a blitz attack a little bit sooner, Chip might have died off that.
That would have been death.
Yeah.
All right, so Pat the Flip flipping the script here. Finds this round.
Yeah, making the adjustments.
Oh, and a meditative pose there, stretching out. Pat the Flip is in the zone. Oh, and knocked it right out.
J2K again is really good against Baiken because mess it with the zombie timing. A lot of like moves that are like really fast, multi-hits like that, do well against the zombies.
And that's the other great option Chip has is that command grab. Also completely stops the zombie in his tracks.
Nice. Baiken opted for a blitz there. Rare blizzard.
Tried to go for the Guts Crush combo there, but wasn't able to keep it, and there we go.
Pat with a clapback.
Okay, yeah.
Real quick.
Whew. The pendulum swings very quickly sometimes.
Yeah.
And Turelth taking a moment at the character select, trying to think there. All while Pat's just stretching right next to him.
Yeah, when you do good the first game and then you get stomped the second game, you know it's on you to make that adjustment for the third game.
Oh, and all right, Turelth showing it. Gets some good damage and a burst out of Pat.
Now if they catch them, can't get very off it quite. Going for it. Nice blocks. Oh, no conversion. Very fortunate for Pat.
Nice check there with the jab by Baiken. Oh, but gets put in the corner. This is exactly where Pat wants Baiken. And Turelth isn't going to take that standing down. It's going to burst right out.
Yeah. Nice big hit with the Rokusai. Then get a knockdown off this. Tommy Oki, yep. Got it. That thing goes out.
Doesn't want to deal with the pressure. Using that 2K to mess up the Azami timing. Oh, the low blitz. Pat the flip, betting with his life there.
Turelth ready for a teleport there, wasn't like able to commit though.
Yeah, and Turelth able to get to the ground, but Pat eventually gonna find this round. And now, set point for Pat the flip.
Yeah, great adjustment from Pat. Just not letting Baiken dictate the pace.
Yeah, Pat really with like a mental command here, not letting that first game shake him at all.
All right, getting in there. Oh, the very end of Yozansen caught him.
Tries to bait that DP. Tatamis are in. Trying to keep Pat in this corner, but the far slash whiffing is not going to help that goal.
Runs right into the lead grab. Pat just going for the immediate 2K.
Low
Why
here,
not?
command grab again. Pat really does not want to get hit by this burst.
Yeah.
Finds the hit,
Yep.
baits the burst. Oh,
Pat
man.
takes it.
Pat flipping the script after that first game with the confidence, the neck chop. Kill him.
Yeah, Pat got decimated that first game, brought it back, no problem, clapped back, made the adjustments he needed to.
And
Turelth just couldn't quite get into a comfort zone.
yeah, I'm like, with a vengeance.
Yeah.
That was some evil chip play. And solid as well. Kind of surgical the way he tore Turelth apart after that one.
Yeah, he's very good at making those adjustments to keep himself like in a good place.
And here we go. I think this is where Pat baited the burst.
Yep.
And got him right there.
Good
Great
stuff to Pat.
stuff.
Moving on. Up next, looks like we're having Black Snake, and I don't remember who that was.
Oh, might not have seen him before. So yeah, we got
Maybe not.
Venom coming up.
Yeah, we got another Black Snake matchup coming. Let's see, this is Boolean. Oh, I saw him from Plus R earlier, that's why.
Oh, okay.
That's why I seen him from there, yeah. He plays Slayer in Plus R.
Okay.
I don't know if he plays Slayer here too.
All right, yeah, I wonder if Black Snake's going to get the character run back.
Yeah, we'll see.
Tries to flex on him once again.
Yeah,
Okay.
matchup in this game does tilt towards Venom's favor. But you know, just like one bad hit. Looks like he's going with Slayer.
Yeah.
One bad hit on, or one good on Slayer's part, and you explode.
Yeah, and Slayer does have like some there's things that Venom have that aren't exactly weaknesses, but there's stuff that Slayer can exploit. So Slayer has an invincible dash, so he can dash through people and he can dash through attacks.
Yeah.
And the way you want to deal with this is you have an attack that stays out forever. So you like put your fist out and it stays there for 10 frames, Slayer dashes into it, gets hit.
Yeah.
But Venom, all his attacks, no active frames, like 2 to 3 on all of them.
Yeah.
So if Slayer keeps that dashing going, it's pretty easy to get through Venom's counter pose.
Nice.
Oh, disrespecting the it's late.
Yeah, so that's one of Black Space, specifically his strengths, is like being able to match close slash in situations. He's not throw wrestling really. He's just hitting the close slash trying to get a big hit.
Ooh.
All right, worked out.
So yeah, that setup ending up beating the blitz.
Yeah, at worst, it end up as like a more neutral situation for Venom, not too bad.
Oh, Black Snake with the meter again. Oh, great check there on the double head double head morphin. Oh,
Nice
no,
pick up from Billionaire.
the mad struggle.
That's not gonna knock down. Oh, it didn't tech though.
Mad struggle again. Face the burst in the exact same way as the last game.
Oh, all right. So anyone's they're slugging out right now.
Yeah.
And Slugfest always favors Slayer.
Real scramble here, but not enough FD to block that close slash in the air.
Yeah, I try to make something happen, but Carpster would definitely catch that.
Yup. And
Real-
Black Snake now with this round.
Real
And a
wild first round.
pretty significant burst advantage as well.
Yeah. And he knows to try to burn it for some meter.
Oh, follows the ball in, gets that low. Should be big, pretty big damage for Venom.
So full extension. Went for, keep him grounded, I like that.
Finds it low again, cashes out to get this combo, but a bit of a drop there.
Yeah. He's right.
Oh my god!
Trying to do something. Not gonna kill? Not quite. One more touch will do it. Nice
Oh,
blitz.
great blitz. And knew that Slayer didn't have the meter to answer it. That blitz was free. If you got it, you were gonna win the game.
Yeah. I'm surprised he actually didn't go for a burst right there either.
I'm sure Black Snake wanted to.
That's the layout 3. You're like, oh, they're not gonna burst because they think I'm gonna bait it.
Okay,
Yes.
burst that. That was gonna be full combo for Slayer.
Trying to keep the ball game up right now. Can be kind of annoying for Slayer to get around.
Yeah, Slayer is not the character to deal with the movement tutorial. Has no run, and once Slayer's in the air, the movement's pretty predictable.
Oh, here we
This
go.
is Slayer time.
Time for some hype.
Oh, look at the conversion. The mortal counter's so long.
That was kind of cool. All right. Not the worst danger time.
Yeah, working out a ton in Black Snake's favor. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
That Stinger Parker zoning, if you got down, is real annoying to deal with.
yeah,
for a lot of characters.
Boolean trying to fight into those balls with his face and just not managing to get in.
Like that, Black Snake on set point. Being able to keep the pressure up really well. Now that Boolean breed. Cool combo. Go for the full extension
And
too,
the
yeah.
full corner carry, but isn't able to, drops it right at the end.
Yeah, that combo's a bit more finicky if you try to go for those extensions.
Mad struggle down. Catches Boolean on the overhead.
Try to go with the fuzzy setup right there. It's a little bit too far.
Nice BDC out by Booleanair. Getting that invincible jump out. Oh man, you could have killed Black Snake for
He's
that
just trying
blitz
to do
attack.
something, yeah. All right, versus you. Is that can
Oh,
hit?
double
It
down
does.
dandy lands. Tried to bait the burst that didn't exist or an execution error.
Yeah.
Can never tell. Oh man,
right.
the crosswise going under the ball.
Chance. Oh, dropped it. Still got meter though. One more touch. And he just gets in there with a JK.
Caught looking.
Black Snake with a quick 2-0.
Good
Moving
stuff.
forward onto his bracket.
Black Snake, one of the favorites to get out, so
Yeah,
to
for
be
sure. in this
expected.
pool.
But regardless, great hustle from Booleanair. And I mean, at the end, at least that was like the best round that Booleanair played, which is
Yeah.
always a great feeling where it's like, okay.
You're
I
not,
did
you're not
well.
getting stomped on as like you were in the first first game right there. And yeah, good stuff to him. Black Snake moving on.
And here we
Presume
go.
when
This look at this scramble situation and finds the low, just air dash in, and again.
Yeah, he did the air dash YRC, then immediately set the ball to like change his momentum because he still keeps the momentum after the ball sets. So then it's a really weird situation to deal with if you're not
Yeah.
prepared for it.
Got caught jumping, got caught looking. At the end, it doesn't really matter. Black Snake's gonna keep it going.
Yes, yes.
And what's coming up looks like it might be the out of pools match. Lotus Leo and Pat the Flip.
Yeah, let me check. That seems like it'll be up there.
I mean, Lotus Leo got the upset, so definitely in a good spot on winners. And Pat the Flip beating Turelth, who is also a favorite to
yeah, this is
go
gonna be
far in this.
this is gonna be
pool.
winners finals matchup. Lotus Leo. Lotus beat Vero in the last round, and we saw Pat being Turelth.
Man, all right. So, yeah, so both players already pretty happy, know that they're getting out of pools.
Yeah, it's just a matter of if we're getting out in the winners or not.
Yeah, and that's what they're fighting for now. Pat the Flip, coming
Stepping
on
up.
stage, taking that player 2 seat. And let's see, LostSoul has to have so much steam in his engine. Took the game over the arm.
Yeah.
And I mean, they've got to be really confident.
On the one hand, you have like all that like pride in yourself for beating someone really strong, but then you also like spend a lot of energy like trying to do that, and that could really take it out of a lot of people once you like overcome such a huge obstacle like that. So it'll be interesting to see how he does well in this matchup.
Yeah. And I might be doing a wrong cold reading here because again, both of these players are in top 24 for sure.
Yeah.
So LostSoul might be relaxing and be like, okay, there's not a ton of pressure on me anymore. I can just play to have fun, play to do well, and not be like, oh my gosh, I'm about to beat the arm. Can I beat the arm? So we'll see.
Yeah, he's got a lot of pressure off him. But again, that decompression from the pressure too.
Yeah.
Can go a long way. So these two can get right into it right now.
And breakout confidence that wasn't there before. So here we go. And I think Lotus has got to watch out because Pat the Flip has got to be super confident after that Turelth game.
Yeah. I know Pat has a lot of experience in the matchup too. There's a decent amount of West Coast Leos that he doesn't play with. Nice DP. Okay, just go straight for the 6P. Leo 6P in this version of the game is like more of an armor move than I can
Yeah, parries both of the kunai and anti-airs Pat the Flip.
And saves the clip.
What? Is that even legal in tournament?
Making sure whoever looks at the clips from now on knows the hype stuff.
Oh, big bait there by Pat, but it's going to get bursted right away.
Pat trying to be real safe right now.
And this should be it. LostSoul going to take that first round.
Yeah.
All right, Pat the Flip is going to get at least one burst back, but ooh, this last round is going to be scary.
I don't think he won that 5P. I'm surprised they have no defeat. Just like that, 50% gone. Very volatile matchup for Chip.
Oh, and baits it for the second time now.
Conversion, follow up, he got it.
Getting some great damage there.
Nice, gets pressure up, off the dead angle. Gets in.
Oh, big hit. Not able to bait the burst there.
Nice mash on the stance.
Great mash by Pat.
If you know the situations, you can mash more than you think. All right, Lowe's finds a hit. Probably going to RC.
The meter.
No, keeps it.
Doesn't spend it, wants the setup instead.
Nice block.
Oh, but doesn't find it. This is Pat's opportunity.
Yeah, Pat's got a chance right now. Projectile YRC, the classic. Leo's pretty good too with the 2 hits.
Oh, yeah. And it comes out surprisingly fast for a double hit projectile.
Yeah.
Does require that charge input, but now LostSoul beat the arm. 1 up on Pat the Flip now.
Try to get out of pulls and winners.
Fighting the good fight. Keep that pressure up. Pat the Flip.
Immediate burst. Yeah, that would have been big damage for Pat. Calm with the Gamma. All right, party time.
Really good positioning for Chip here. Tries to bait the DP with the fake teleport.
Another one. Going in this time for sure he does. Calm's doing something. Hey. Goes to mix up. Trying to save the Blades. Let him rip.
Oh, yeah. Oh, tried to go for the Guts Crush. Oh, big hit for LostSoul. If Lotus gets the burst, Lotus is going to be happy. Doesn't want to give it, uses the dead angle instead.
Spends all the bar to get in. I like the attempt, but yeah, 1-6 people from
and
people
yeah,
do it.
great 6P, and Pat the Flip has kept the burst successfully. So this round is going to be a lot less scary for Pat the Flip.
Yeah. All right, now straight for Pat. SIB. Try to grab it right there, but missed it. Nice. Lowe's doing a good job keeping his turns. Nice blitz.
Oh, counter hits the blitz attack. And now again, Pat the Flip burst advantage. And
nice.
Lotus is going to have to eat this whole punish.
I like the way Pat hit the corner there. Just walk back a little bit. Get the knocks out that opportunity. Yo, shout out to Gamma buffs.
So good for the character. And the stun.
Nice. Pat, again, like the last game he was in. Got kind of clapped up that first game, the second one. Ran it all the way back. Dominating that second game.
Pat's keeping it interesting for the people at home.
Yeah,
got to keep them in their seats.
All tied up in his third game. Counter JD is going to burst. It does.
That was going to be a lot of damage and good corner positioning for Chip, so Lotus Leo doesn't want to deal with it. And look at this counter hit confirmed.
Yeah, when you get the counter of that third record like that, you can get a fat combo.
Oh, no pickup off of the second hit of the projectile. Might not have been able to make it with Leo's dash.
All right, gets the overhead.
Oh, overhead.
Options for
Good
damage.
damage.
He wanted to knock down. He could have used the kunai super to knock down, but didn't. Oh, missed up. Missed the combo. Letting him live.
Pressure here. Look at the risk. Look at the risk. Pat the flip is going to pop like a pimple if he gets hit. And there it is.
All right, not the worst hit he
yeah.
could have gone. That's probably.
Oh,
no!
but no.
No meter.
No
Not
meter.
gonna kill.
Okay. This
One
chip
chance.
is living.
Nice block.
Pat the
Oh.
flip, I think, has blocked every single 5D that Lotus Leo has gone
Yeah.
for.
Fortunately, went for the backdash. Chip, not the greatest backdash. He got caught. All right, good start. Keeping pressure up. Lotus not letting him breathe. Nice goal burst.
Meter available for Pat the flip now.
Done a lot of it so far.
Oh,
Nice
in the
DP.
corner now, though.
All right, burst again. Yeah, that's the third time he's bursted that. Pat's gonna start
Oh,
scoundrels
what
out.
an anti-air from Lotus Leo. They're going to do it again. Lotus Leo with the next. Oh, man. Pat the flip not giving up.
Nice, I like it. Not giving him opportunity to use that meter. But Leo's one of those characters, the more you give him meter, even a little life, the harder he comes, the more his comeback becomes viable.
Big meter advantage for Lotus Leo here. Finds the hit. Oh,
right.
trade in
That's
Pat
okay.
the flip's favor. And the teleport YRC going to find it again. Pat the flip now taking this final game, final round.
Final round for both of these. Right now, match I'll say is favoring Lotus because it's coming a little bit of a slugfest, and you want Leo to be slugging, not Chip. Nice ban on the burst.
Ace the burst.
Just like that, half life for Leo. All right, we'll take that. Good trade. Nice parry. You get a full combo. Into another open. Oh, missed time, unfortunately. Getting in there.
Invisible now. Oh, and the whiff. Oh, this should be Pat's, but drops the combo.
All right. Lotus can absolutely make this happen.
And
Pat's not
again,
going
the
to kill.
teleport
And
YRC.
the throw.
Grab his
The
throat. And that's going to be it for Leo. Great job from Lotus Leo there.
Great job from Pat keeping it together. Like, y'all can see it on the stream, but like, we had the player cams, and he was like really having to try to center himself a
Yeah,
lot.
no, he was like, and like physically as well. He was taking like the hands to the side.
Yeah.
Like really breathing. And here was a situation, great gamma buff there, the trade.
Gets the air throw, the reset.
And the dizzy as well. Again, the blocks on those 5D, Pat was so good about those the whole set.
They rope side to get the last bit of hit there to get to the final round.
Yeah, and all of those teleport YRCs were so good
Yeah.
for Chip.
Yeah, very strong stuff from Pat there. Getting ready for all of that. He moves on in winners. Top 24. Lotus still in, of course, losers. Top 24, he gets out as well.
Yeah, and of course, we got to give a shout out to Gaming Generations, providing equipment for pretty much every major tournament you've seen in the fighting game community. Great, and you just work with them because they've done it so many times. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they've been around for sure. Another place that's been around is Paradise Arcade Shop, having all the deals on sticks and buns. You got the magenta stick that's programmable to your specific needs. You got the Samlock SA mechanical push buttons. You see all that and more at ParadiseArcadeShop.com.
And what I'm trying to see is Fantasy Strike. This free-to-play fighting game has been around for a while. It's a great way to get people who are interested in the genre but are a little scared. It's a great entry point and also on its own a great fighting game as well.
Yeah.
So feel free to check it out. It's free. It's on everything.
And of course, Frosty Faustings 2023. If y'all are feeling that FOMO right now, start planning ahead. January 27th and 28th at the same venue, the West End. Very nice venue they got here. Real big. There's a ton of rooms here for a lot of stuff. Highly recommend coming through. Make sure you don't miss the next one.
And I'd highly recommend Samurai Showdown. the most recent entry in the Samurai Showdown franchise. Again, it's a game that's been old, people have loved it, and now it's come back. It's new, it's great. People still love it. So be sure to check that out if you like some footsies, like some parries and some samurais.
And if you're just trying to rush down nonstop, you're not trying to play no footsies, you gotta play some KOF 15 on sale February 17th on all the things you're trying to play it on PS4, PS5, Xbox. And of course, the netcode has improved from beta to beta. Really looking like to be a really solid KOF game.
And of course, Arc Revo. We've been watching some ArcSys games today, Guilty Gear Exarch, but we've got a whole tournament for it. They're putting it on ArcSys, and just watch it. The best in Strive, the best in Guilty Gear. You can see it there. So be sure to watch that on ArcSys' official Twitch channel.
Of course, we're watching, we're playing, we're competing. Belong Gaming Arenas, a new one opening in Schaumburg in the Chicagoland area. Of course, they got a lot of other locations all around. Really trying to make the FGC its home. And if you got one near you, go out there and visit, see what they're about.
And of course, Skullgirls. Great fighting game, but also it's got that mobile game, and it's great. But also, the fighting game is on sale on Steam and PlayStation. We've got new characters. They're still releasing content for this game. It's been out for like 10 years at this point, and it's so good. People are still playing it. Check out Skullgirls.
Of course, Blazing Strike. Really going back with that old school look. Like really good pixel graphics on it. Really trying to get that old game feel to it. Coming in 2022 on everything. Make sure to check it out once it drops.
And of course, Them's Fighting Herds. This indie fighting game has made the round on Steam, has great netcode, interesting characters, and a great developing competitive scene. So be sure to check that out if you've been having the itch to play fighting games online. But you need net play, because Them's Fighting Herds has got it in spades.
And Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. This game has been really building itself up a lot from the beginning. It was not a ton of characters at first, but then slowly getting more and more and more. Now it's fleshed out this really solid experience for us like Marvel heads who really like that kind of team game. Highly recommend checking out. Great online infrastructure, great gameplay.
And that, of course, was Windjammers 2, the game that doesn't really look like a fighting game, but it's a fighting game. You're battling it out, catching that disc, throwing it around, doing trick shots, special moves. It's got it all, so be sure to check Windjammers 2 out.
Yep. And looks like we got our next match on deck. This is the winners finals of the other pool. We saw Pack It Out on winners, and Lotus getting on losers. Now we got Black Snake with the Super Raptor making his way back on stream.
Oh, yeah. And we'll see. Black Snake, I'm going to be honest, right? He looks like he's been coasting a little.
Yeah.
No disrespect, because Black Snake's a really good player. But I want to see Super Raptor can shake the beast.
Yeah.
Make the man flinch a little.
A little bit. Yeah, 'cause you know he's been like just feeling himself the whole time too.
Oh yeah.
Gotta bring Black Snake to a little bit back to reality.
Black Snake has been looking ecstatic, so I'd say let's humble him a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's see that Super Raptor.
Once again, letting the intros rock. Bam, getting a little more comfortable.
Yeah. Hey, it's hot in the venue. Take it off.
Doesn't want to crease his suit. That costs a lot of money. You know?
And here we go.
Yep.
Yes, the classic ground start. That attack from Pai goes over to S.
Yeah, Raptor got a lot of experience versus myself and Takiana say the North Carolina player. So he knows the matchup well, but knowing the Black Snake matchup, it goes a long way. Black Snake plays like very like unusual manner. You have to get kind of used to it.
Yeah, and Black Snake is a bit of his own beast when it comes to Venom, but Super Raptor able to fight out of the corner here. Now pushing Black Snake into the corner, but what a blitz!
That was an interaction. All right, couldn't quite get the conversion, but falls into the 6B. Black Snake ready.
Finding those hits. And yeah, Super Raptor not spending the burst at all that round, correct?
Yeah. All right, trying to catch him, gets the stage, little combo.
Big catch there. What is the setup here? Double charge ball.
I think he kind of like forego the setup, just get 2 balls on the screen. It's an interesting idea. You don't really see that happen too often.
Oh, the teleport to catch Super Raptor trying to attack where Black Snake used to be. But sorry, kid, this is anime.
Nice 6B. All right, your turn party now. Nice, gets that air dash high.
Pretty big damage there.
Black Snake's holding it. Try to throw, I think, a blitz attempt there.
Burst right out of there. Get this man out of the corner. Oh, and the Stinger YRC, such a good tool for Venom.
All right, gets a knock. No, not quite. Hey, we take those. Little cheeky 6K YRC.
Drop that cancel. And toss him. Good stuff from Super Raptor. Showing the beast can bleed right now.
Whoa,
oh, what a toss.
Conversion? Not quite.
Oh, not quite a combo there. Oh, and such a good hit on that Vapor Thrust, putting Black Snake into the corner.
Yeah, so right, making some good adjustments right now in this matchup. Black Snake finds the hit, goes for the optimal combo. That's what we got. All right, the burst.
Ooh, bursts out, doesn't want to deal with the situation. Oh, but what a deep JH.
Yeah. Tried a 6B, but just a bit too late on it. Nice throw on the way to match struggle. Nice catch him doing something, and the Greed Sever. He's going to burst.
Burst available. Black Snake has to spend it, but the combo drop, and Black Snake is right out of there.
Try to go burst, I think. No, goes for blue burst. All right. Burst off deck for both players. Both players about even meter. Nice 6B,
oh, what
no
an
combo.
anti-air, but can't finish it.
Oh, nice. Hey, let's
all
go.
Right. Super Raptor showing up.
Clutches that round out. Very close game.
Great stuff. And yeah, Black Snake taking a moment here on the rematch screen, taking a drink of water. Ooh.
Yeah, as unusual as a player Black Snake is, Super Raptor does have like his very like own kind of way of playing too. It's not as apparent as watching, but once you play versus them, you see like kind of like a lot of little things differently. So it's kind of like an interesting clash of styles.
Yeah. And again, Black Snake keeping it unpredictable, even as it leads him into an unfortunate situation sometimes.
Hey, round start Greed
my
Severs.
goodness.
99 GS. Okay. Nice block. Right on here though. Tri-baited burst right there.
Oh, and the Sigil beating the teleport.
Oh, they
Super
are.
Raptor may be baiting burst a little bit too much here. Black Snake has been unwilling to give it up.
Yeah, these boys are interacting right now. You love to see it. Hey, nice air throw.
Oh man, all that meter spent and Black Snake still wasn't able to get out.
Back dash, yeah. The farther distance, you can't do that against Venom.
Ooh,
Nice.
finally spends that burst from Black Snake.
All right, that's gonna hit, yep. More mix, what's the option? Oh yeah, he didn't have to worry about that one. Eve held the blitz, I don't think it was projected in time. I'm not really sure why Black Snake's going for those QV combos. That used to be the thing you got to do, and like before the 6 got the jump cancel. But now you can just get the normal knockdown, and that in a lot of situations it'll work. The way he's trying those QV combos, they're not close enough to really work. I think he just kind of like forced it to happen.
Super Raptor now stuck in the zoning war, but Black Snake with the double set is going to let Super Raptor get all the way in.
Yeah, but Super Raptor is on set point right now. He won the first game up around.
Taking a lot of damage from these stray balls, though.
Nice block.
Doesn't quite catch the backdash. Black Snake is in now, though.
All right, I like the Thunderbird RC to get in. Oh, missed his sun edge. Nice air throw.
Oh, great air throw. Here we go, charged ball.
Yeah, he knows it's not real.
great air dash into the JS is going to get a full combo off of this and a 3-ball setup potentially.
Nice blitz.
Keeps it to 2.
Pressure up, yeah. See, Blackstake's recognizing now that like the more fake stuff isn't working as well, so he's got to like bring it back a bit, start doing a little bit more real things.
Bring back the fundamentals.
You know when you can get Blackstake do that, you're starting to respect you.
Yeah.
Nice. Unfortunate, not
Ooh.
knocked down.
Great jumping mobility there by Blackstake, keeping
Oh.
it ambiguous and finding that hit, but the teleport out of the corner. Blackstake disrespecting the Oki
Nice
from
throw.
Super Raptor.
Oh, nice blitz from Blackstake. Team pressure with RC.
Oh, mashes against the 5D.
Yo, shout out to the throw mash. Oh, that's a goal burst too.
Soul stolen, and here we go. One significant hit away from Blackstake.
Blackstake not shooken though, keeping it solid.
Oh, this is not where you want to be against Venom. Has to get out of this corner.
Oh, he's got it. That's
Great
gonna be a full
hit.
combo. He go for extension, he does. Raptor got 50 bar on deck. That's gonna hit. No, it's not.
No punish. Oh, man.
Who's got it?
Ah,
Oh,
the burst available.
oh, that worked.
He did it. Hero burst.
Anyone's game.
Oh, dodging the balls. This is so dangerous.
One more touch from either of them is gonna do it.
Drops the laser. Teleport
Oh.
up and knocks the ball into him. Blacksnake gonna take this
man.
1-1. Here we go. Final game.
Woo. That one was down the wire again. These two are slugging.
Oh man. And letting the intros rock for a third time.
Yeah, both of them need a moment after that one.
Oh yeah. Whew. Yeah, those last hit situations when they go on for that long and they're focused on like dodging projectiles or trying to hit them, those can really raise your blood pressure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Go for a 9-9 read server again. Didn't quite get a close slash counter it. Air anti-air. Mouthful on that one. Got him. Roger's doing such a good job keeping the airspace like not as free for Black.
Staying in now. Super Raptor with a pretty significant meter advantage here.
Yeah. And knockdown does.
Oh man, look at these setups, but Super Raptor threading the needle.
Hard bait the burst,
Oh,
catches the
and-
tech anyway. Keeping the pressure up, I like it.
Look at this risk gauge.
Whoa.
If Blacksnake gets hit by anything, it's counter hit.
He's been catching those smash throws like almost every time. Blacksnake with a wake up close slash smash.
Yeah, knew
Now.
that jump in was fake.
Air throw, yep. Go reaction from Blacksnake.
Gonna eat a lot of. Oh
Kill him.
man! Oh, he's still
Ah,
in it.
yeah. You activate by accident, you gotta murk him
Yeah.
right away.
Okay, now Super Raptor finding some footing here, round up, and look at this burst advantage for Super Raptor right now. Spending it. Oh no! Such a good 2D from Blacksnake to stay under the sigil.
Well, RC on the front to keep the pressure up, all right, worked out. Got the back dash. Just gonna keep him caged in that corner. The set up, all
Ball
right.
set up here, can teleport behind, does just that.
Blacksnake very dominating round right now.
Oh, catches that backdash with the stinger.
Down
Okay,
once
now.
again to the third round. Final round in this set. These two have been going to the distance every game so far.
Here we go. Oh, great duck under the jump button. Stuffing that IAD and getting that easy throw.
Nice. Good job coming to their airspace. All right, try to get pressure up. Didn't quite catch him there.
Oh no,
Okay.
burst Blacksnake into the corner. Super Raptor has to keep this pressure up.
Nice
Great
XP, big damage.
anti-air.
You got the knockdown. Into the, oh, dropped it too high. That's
Big
it.
meter advantage for Super Raptor though. Can make a lot happen here. There we go, first Roman cancel, stay in.
Definitely make it happen. Even on life, Blacksnake about to get his burst back, but no meter on him. Nice
Oh.
XP.
Yes, an amazing anti-air by Blacksnake.
Reicy keep the pressure up. Nice, faking them overhead, and that's going to seal it for Black Snake.
Man, and yeah, that's a bad feeling. Dying with a ton of meter there.
Yeah, very, very close set from those two.
Yeah, man, going the distance for sure. Taking it to final round every game, game 3. And finally, Black Snake gonna find the W. But don't feel too bad for Super, because they're gonna be ending up in top 24, but just on the loser side.
Yeah, made it out in a super, super tight set.
Yeah, yeah.
Really could have gone either way.
But stick around, because we've got 2 more games coming up, and they are both tournament life.
Yeah, these are both losers final sets. We got the Arm back up versus Vero, another SoCal boy, who, fun fact, got here at 2, right when the pool started, because the bike delayed like 2 hours.
Oh, man.
So really got to the venue, took his tests that he needed to, and then started playing. And now he's in losers finals too.
That's the kind of behavior we want from gear players.
It's on brand.
Ready to play.
Very on brand.
Okay. So again, winner gets into loser side of top 24.
Yeah.
Loser, you're out. No more Guilty Gear Exard for you for the rest of the week.
Yeah, you are out. Vero, us in SoCal have had a lot of experience with the RAM matchup and with Ultra Toast. Super, super good. He hasn't been playing as much anymore, but like we know like he would know what to expect out of the Arm.
That's good to see.
Yeah.
And man, I mean, Arm has to have a lot of pressure here. Getting upset and the redeeming, this is how you redeem yourself, right? You get out, you're in top 24, make a big run, show everyone who's like, oh, you got beat by a Leo, that you're for real. But now has to win 1 more. That's all you need.
That's all I need. Just the last one, get out.
So we'll see if the pressure is too much or if the Arm, makes it happen, because the Arm's a great player.
Yeah.
And this should be nothing.
Yeah, they can definitely both make it happen. I think we're having some stick problems on Vero's side.
All right. Button check. Look at the Dragon Ball stick there. That's kind of nice from Vero.
Yeah, his stick like exploded a while ago, and one of us had like that on deck. It's like, all right, you can use
That's nice. The community stick.
this one.
If Vero's gonna do it with anything, it's gonna be that. All right. Getting those buttons set. The fist bump is in. It's time to go. Oh, I did not know that Vero was a Slayer.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the Taka brand of Slayer.
Gotcha. If
paint that
if
picture
there's
for you.
any character that's gonna make an upset happen, it's Mr. Big Damage himself,
Yeah, right.
Slayer. The highest crosswipe you've ever seen connecting there on the Arm.
Yeah, someone else, they reached the heavens.
Slugging it out. This Slayer is dodging swords, and the Arm has to burst that. Slayer 5D does so much damage in the corner. Gets 2 pile bunkers and more.
Yeah, big damage on round 2. Media burst, yeah. Really big
Great.
respect there from Vero. Just not even like giving him a chance.
And the crosswise there was so good because Vero was contesting the sword and ram at the same time.
Yeah.
But the Arm fighting back here, getting the setups. Oh, and the crosswise again. No!
Last hit, we got the air throw.
Finds it. Vero about to create a heartbreaker there, but manages to get that last hit. That's all Ramnese. Oh no, tossed into the corner.
Unfortunate drop. It's the 5D reset. Gets the
Again,
burst.
yeah, burst the 5D. Can't afford not to.
Nice cancel on the clash there from Vero. Really saved himself. Another
Man,
crosswise.
These crosswises have been so good for Vero. Just making it happen everywhere. Here we go, wall stick. This is where Ram wants to be.
Nice overhead. Bang a burst.
Oh, Vero probably going to save it for round 3.
Yeah.
Not going to spend it.
All tied up in his round.
Game 1 is still up in the air as to who's going to take it. Using the 6 key on the ground there to try and get under some stuff that could be coming after that dandy step. Oh! That was a tech throw, not a burst throw. But the arm is going to get the burst anyway. And game 1 is going to go very cleanly to the arm.
Yeah, that's kind of how round goes. You get that hit, you get all the hits into the mix-up.
Yeah, and it's so cool to play such a heads-up Ramlethal player like the arm.
Yeah.
Play around that burst. Because that's like your only lifeline in the matchup. I'm fine getting hit by Ram as long as I have burst. Because at least I can reset to neutral.
Yeah, but then even there, it's like so much more stuff is burst safe too. All right, Hero finding his way in. There go Airthrow. Nice YRC to dodge it.
Block on that overhead.
Right, Arm making it happen. Oh, the auto
the
correct.
dash through getting denied. The arm ready for it.
Arm trying to get something going in neutral.
Swords are getting set up. Zero is not looking so hot. Has the dead angle. Spends it. Oh, the miss is the fight.
Unfortunate. Well, things are happening right now. This is very unusual for both of them.
Oh,
They're just kind of missing stuff point blank.
Oh, and the overhead, but no sword to combo off of it.
Nice IPAs from Vero. Gets the bite.
Piece it up.
Vero chasing down. Not having a problem doing that.
The arm just staying in the air, and the first time Vero comes up to contest the airspace, the arm is ready with the air-to-air.
I don't know. Yeah, if you're not ready on that mash from the bite, you will eat that counter Mappa. That's why you see a lot of searches go for that instantly, because if you're not ready for it, it's going to hit.
Okay, the Footloose journey to cover the distance. Okay, but now the arm exactly where the arm wants to be. Set these swords, keep this pressure.
Nice, gets in there, spends the meter, all right. Go for some knockdown, what's the mix? YRCs, all right.
Using the YRC to get over that 2K.
Oh no! Press the button up there.
Bad situation for Vero. Might save this burst for round 3.
The throw
Catches the
reset.
tech again.
That's that next level Ram stuff. That's gonna hit.
Oh, Eternal Wings landing.
If you can get the burst, that'd be good. No, I couldn't quite get it. Slide works out for Ram.
Okay, now both players with burst. This is it, set point for the arm.
Nice crosswise.
Blocks on the overhead from Vero.
That's a long way down. Bottom of the 6K, lucky. Nice ball burst.
Meter available for the arm right now.
On with the crosswise again. Looks for a knockdown.
Dead angle.
Yep. Hey, Colin with the 5P anti-air. Gets knocked down.
Such a good anti-air Slayer has access to. Here we go. Oh, what a mash from the arm. So brave and gets rewarded for it.
That's going to be it. Yep.
All right,
Closing
Vero
it out.
taking it 1-1 in games now.
Dang, a lot of very back and forth set.
Yeah.
You can see the experience in the matchup on both sides too.
Oh yeah.
Like at first glance, you would think Ram does really well, but then like Slayer has all the little ways to kill the sword, stay slippery, not stay like grounded too much.
And I mean, like Crosswise has just been the MVP.
Yeah.
It's not something you see Slayers throw out a ton because it's punishable. And if you're gonna do something punishable, why not do Pile Bunker? But Hero has complete mastery, knows that Ramethals want to jump a lot and how to stuff that action with that crosswise heal. But Vero in a bad spot here. No burst, but dead angle. Spends that 50 meter.
All right, flies back in there. Nice interrupt there from Arm. Goes for the overhead. All right, this is probably going to be a wrap. I don't know if he was going to try to burst. No.
Oh,
All right, we're going for it.
Oh, this is big damage now.
No, Hellfire damage. Gets knocked down. One chance. Yeah, it's a dead angle. Did that before too. Missed the throw. That could have gotten him. Go for it again. Just a 4P mash.
Nice mash to catch the dash back.
Oh my god, what a clash. He is just spamming that JH to catch him.
Swords, swords, swords.
Hero at 50 bar, he can make this happen. And he goes for the low
Delayed low there.
He's been going overhead every time. Smart adjustment from Arm. Sitting on set point.
Shuts down that BDC Mappa with confidence.
All right, gets on the corner. We take
Not
that.
getting out of here for free.
Almost caught him. Nice YRC, but got caught in the grab on the way down. Hey,
Oh
the
man, and no
reset.
gets first back right away. Every time Vero has hit this big starter, the Arm has had burst ready to go to stop it.
As we introduce a situation that you're going to put yourself in. Might have to go for a dot.
Oh,
All right, one chance.
good bait, but has the meter. This is what Slayer needs. Pile bunker, pile bunker. Look at this damage.
Hey, Vero special. Got him. Not going to give a punish. No!
Oh, and finds the hit. That's going to be it for the Arm, making it out in loser side of top 24.
Yeah, it's
But
going to get as many hits as you can. Maybe not. Oh, one
What?
chance.
Where was the...
One. Whoa!
Come on.
I was like, with that 5-inch, they don't.
Yeah, the Arm ruined my whole moment there. I'm like, I'm going to describe what happens. He's going to play me out, get him to the corner, do the super,
Yeah.
kill. Just doesn't do the super. What the heck, man? Look, this is what I wanted Ramithal
He didn't
to
have
do.
meter for the super. That's why.
Oh, I thought. Oh,
No, he didn't have
I was
meter.
looking. Okay, I was
Yeah.
looking at Slayer's meter.
Yeah,
That's
Slayer
it.
got the meter for what he
Gotcha.
needed, but he didn't quite have the meter.
Yeah, I was watching it happen. I see it goes into orange. I'm like, oh, wrong meter, wrong meter.
Yeah, that's why if Vero got like just a little bit closer on that 5H, or if like Arm spaced himself a little bit more poorly, he would have gotten the meter to kill. That hit the kill rather.
Yeah, I mean, meter was hard to come by because both players loved to dead angle there.
Yeah, this is that last situation right here, where Slayer was getting all that meter, nothing on Arm's side.
Yeah.
So he's offering a knockdown.
Man.
And that 5H killing the sword is what like got me.
Yeah. That was,
Because normally like he air dashed right after that too.
Mhm.
And if he air dashed like a little bit sooner, the sword would have gotten him. Or the 5H would have gotten him, it would have killed him. And then that's like a real bad feel if you die from
yeah,
that.
and it sucks so much because Vero fought so hard,
Yeah.
and now has to go home. Would have loved to see
Yeah, got far
both
in
of
the
these
tournament.
players in top 24, but hey, that's the nature of competition, right?
That's how
Everybody
it is.
can't be a winner.
Tough bracket out here. And next up, we got our last match of this block. We got Senior Children versus the big ol' unit.
Senior children we haven't seen yet.
They are a NorCal player,
All right.
Baiken player. Surprised they've come that far. It's actually pretty good. Good stuff to him.
Oh,
Yeah, he's one of the NorCal kids who's been like slowly getting more and more better.
gotcha. Man, well, it's got to feel good about fighting here at what I'd assume one of the first tournaments that
Yeah.
they've gone to.
Yeah, they go definitely the only like local NorCal stuff, but like as far as big major, probably this one. You see how it doesn't lose his finals. Big ol' unit we saw earlier against Blacksnake, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Big ol' unit is one of the slayers that Black State kind of flexed on. So let's see what it's like in maybe a bit more fair of a player matchup.
All right, catch this 6H.
Great dash through. Big ol' unit using the Slayer strengths to push in. Oh, misses that air throw. Would have put Baiken right back in the corner. But, I mean, I think big ol' unit would actually prefer the counter hit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Slayer is like Baiken's defense is like low too, so Slayer can really like put the hurt even real quick.
All right, miss JG there. And a Mappa from big ol' unit is going to take that first round. Big ol' unit not having to burst. So it's going to have access to that in this round 2.
Alright, it's a big hit. So it's Gog, and that's a catch from Senior Children. Oh, there's Barry! But
and, what a great meter usage from
Right.
big ol' unit. That's something you have to remember about Baiken, is if she ever parries you, you can YRC, because it doesn't count as hitting a character.
that's true. Not gonna come off that. Yeah, tech situation when you bounce off there. Bang the burst, yep. Another one, yeah, there it is.
Got it that time. All right, and big ol' unit kind of crushing it here in this first game.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine Senior Children is probably feeling those stage nerves right now.
Yeah, kind of sitting on that rematch screen. Want to compose yourself.
Yeah,
But
it's
here we
tough to do on
go.
the fly. All right, let's go start.
Ooh, Sakura, that's an easy punish for big old unit to get.
Nice throw.
Oh, baiting Azami there, but Senior Children mixing it up, going for that wake-up throw.
Nice
Chain
reset.
reset.
Keeping the pressure on. Senior Children putting the pressure on right now. Not letting Big Ol' Unit do anything. Oh, you are dead, sir.
Oh,
why'd you?
man.
Okay, well,
Finds it. Oh, man.
maybe do a bigger starter next time, but you know you got the kill.
Yo, what is it with you NorCal players and sandbagging the
Don't
first game?
tell me you NorCal players. I'm
Oh,
SoCal. Don't put
okay,
that.
alright.
Don't put that on me.
I'm blaming you for the actions of your neighbors.
Nah.
What is this?
Go at them. Leave me alone.
Okay, big ol' unit getting some composure back, but not respecting the Azami. Senior Children gonna hold that forever.
All right, nice pressure. Nice guard going through the
Gets
burst.
that burst. Not enough meter to cash out. Oh man,
More touch.
letting big old unit live here. Slayer can really make a comeback.
Got the mirror to big hit.
Oh no!
no! You hate to see it. Fix the tie just a little bit.
And this is a double heartbreaker because Senior Children, no burst now. Well, if Big Ol' Unit has a good round here, Senior Children will not get burst back.
Yeah, he played very, very good that second game. Dropped at the end. He's going to keep his composure. Doing pretty well so far.
Yep, Senior Children working it, but that blitz is going to turn the tide in Big Ol' Unit's favor.
Nice comp to Tommy, too high to convert. Nice throw. I like the chicken guard to get out of the situation. Calm with it's Tommy. Nice counter hit, big hit. Hits the crosswise. Didn't get a knockdown. No, didn't hit it.
Isn't able to get the throw off for the just block.
The Ozans and RC. Can he get meter? Can he come before he bursts? Not quite.
Oh, blocks the dust. That could have been it.
Oh.
Big hit there for Big Old Unit, but not able to keep the conversion going. Look at this meter for Slayer. Why? No!
I was so scared right there.
Whew.
He just bet the whole farm.
Yeah.
Which he really did not need to do.
And
He was
I
in
mean,
a very good spot.
If you kept the burst there, you could have mixed it up. Baiken could have hit you, try and burst bait. Now you're out.
He had a burst and 50 bar. He could have made a lot happen.
Woo. All right. Look, I'm just saying, Crocs and Socks has ruined Slayer forever.
Oh yeah, he is personally responsible.
Oh man, Big Ol' Unit just conceding that burst right after.
Oh, okay. Baiken does have the 5D YRC properties of the projectile that some of the characters
Ooh,
do.
great to Tommy to cover the dandy step. But this is really bad positioning for Baiken to be in. Has to get out of this corner.
Fortunate drop for Senior Trillin there. Gets the bite reset and another
Light up.
one. Yeah, good burst. That's gonna hit? Yeah, wasn't ready for it though. Didn't believe. Air throw. Hey, nice air throw.
Nice air throw, other side.
All right, Big Ol' Unit looking pretty good. Wake up throw.
Wasn't expecting the overhead and bet the round on that. Oh! Went through Sakura, the counter hit for a blitz attack. What
Unfortunate.
a conversion from Big Ol' Unit.
All right, Big Ol' Unit on step point.
Oh,
Azami.
held that Azami. TKO Zansen getting that easy overhead in.
Nice, with the counter at that time. Big confirm. Into the knockdown. Into the corner. Just run up into the Ozanson. He was ready for it. Ready for something. That's gonna work.
Super's gonna pay off here. Get that knockdown.
All right, Mappa gets to get in. Senior getting out of the bite. Now letting Slayer get something going. One more touch will do it for Senior Children. Gets the meaty 2K.
All right,
and we're on the final round of this last match of this block.
Don't hold your breath, folks. Look at that.
Nice block, no punish. Could have got something off that.
Oh no, throws the burst away.
All right.
It was just weighing Big Ol' Unit down. Needed to get that burst gone to win this round. Big Ol' Unit kind of struggling. Oh,
no.
Beats the counter. That's not invincible.
All right, finds a hit. Can he get the knockdown off of it? He does. Anyone's game. Good block on the Helter.
And the cross-up as well, but here's the toss. Doesn't bait the burst.
He tried to throw that. He definitely read it.
Good meter advantage for Senior Children. Gets the Roman cancel. Or the super. And the reset. And that's it for Senior Children.
Finish your play, boy.
Let's get it. And
Nice.
Senior Children going out to top 24 now on the loser side. But hey, got to appreciate the W.
Good stuff to him. Yeah, like throughout the years, like last few years, we've been playing online and stuff. And you see those kind of players come up and like really, in the era that people think like, oh, you can't get good anymore.
Yeah.
He's one of those players that's just like getting up there now.
Yeah,
Especially this is a big win for him personally. This is a good feeling for him, I bet.
for sure. I mean, top 24 feels great.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that Senior Children is over the moon, is bragging to everyone right now. I was the last match. I took it. That's right.
Good stuff to him. Making it out in loser.
And here we go. Here was the toss. And the classic chain reset. Vikings love to go for it.
It's very strong in this game to go for that.
And great stuff, man.
Yep.
Those were some great games.
Yeah, super great sets all throughout too. There was a lot of real close down to the wire sets that we had today
Oh, yeah.
in this block.
And everyone that like went into top 24 was quality.
Yeah.
Like everyone was really giving it their all on that stage.
Yeah, everyone earned their way to the bracket for sure.
All right. Well, that'll be it for XIV for today. Top 24 and top 8 is coming up tomorrow. And stick around if you're going to watch some Uni, because that's up next on Low Kick Esports. I've been Deadward.
I'm Hirsch.
And thank you so much. Have a great day.